memories are forever.
Hi everyone, I'm Melissa.
I'm Bare.
And today we went to our favorite place on earth.
Kentucky Fried Chicken?
No, but that's a close second. We went there.
Okay.
We went to the Goodwill outlet, the bins.
For some reason we need jazz hands for the bins?
No, that's applause.
Oh, that's applause.
In sign language.
All right.
I get very excited about the bins.
Okay, well.
We've been planning to go to the bins for days. Bear had off. I felt good. Medicine was planned. It was such a good bins day. Don't you think?
Well, I don't disagree that it was a good bins day, but along the lines of exciting lives people lead. I'm going to say that most people out there would be like, wow, okay, these people are really excited about the bins. But...
Yes, it was exciting for me.
Yes.
So I guess we'll jump right into it, as they say.
Yes.
Should we start with hard goods?
No, because the most of it is clothes. So
Here, I'm going to give you this because this is Bear's stuff for the most part.
Okay.
And when I say that, I just mean he'll probably get the most excited about this. So we'll start.
So why don't we end with this? That's my point. I think we should end.
Okay, we'll start with clothing. We spent $80. Perfect $80 since we rounded up for their charity.
Yes.
So nice and easy $80.
And I think this might be a good place to share right away a little bit about you and I.
Okay.
Right from the very start. Well, isn't it funny that you and I, when faced with this scenario of do the good stuff first or save it for last, you always do the good stuff first and I always want to save it for last.
Yes. And the same is true, but in reverse for like putting things off. Like if I have some places to call, whether it's the bank or the insurance company, oh my goodness, I put that toward the end of my list. And honestly, I just hope I die before I get to it. I don't know what I'm hoping, that something will happen where I won't have to call these people.
Yes.
And Bear does that first, always.
Yeah, I try to get the bad stuff out of the way first. Even in a good news, bad news scenario, if I come in, I always say, well, here's the bad news first.
I know.
So we end with the good news.
I know.
Just a difference in us, that's all.
I'm like, if you have to eat vegetables, eat them last.
I'm guessing that more people are like you.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I'm lazy.
No, that's not.
The first pair of pants are by Cabby, C-A-B-I, Carol Anderson by invitation.
Okay.
She used to come into people's houses, I guess. They're a size 6. It is their new tag, so it's their square tag. They are elastic waist, solid inky black, that true black, and they are covered in lint, but that'll be easy to get off.
So you're saying this person used to literally come in people's houses?
I think so. It was like an Avon thing.
How long ago was this?
I think the 80s, I want to say, or the 90s.
Is she still around, this person?
I don't know. Is Carol still around?
All right.
I don't know. But her clothes still have a following, which honestly just shocks me.
Well, the shocking part to me is someone went in somebody's house to sell them clothes. Sorry.
So those are just solid black. Look at this. I loved this.
Is this somebody?
I don't know, but it's called Big Pun.
Okay.
So I'm going to assume this person, that's his name.
So you think this is like a rapper or something?
I think so.
Or an artist of sorts?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it has kind of like a mark that I should be able to get out on the front because that mark is very like mark.
Okay.
But it says Big Pun on the back too. It's cool. It has that airbrushed look that I'm digging.
Yes.
I like the size. I like the style. I could see this being worn by either gender with like tight jeans or even as a dress for some people. I loved it.
Possibilities are endless.
Next is Athleta. Do you remember Athleta?
No, but I know that you have a lot of shirts that are like they don't have a tag or something, so they're like that.
Yeah, it's printed on, so the tag's not itchy. This is an extra small. It's a peach color, right?
Yes, I would say.
Racerback. Nice simple tank to work out in or just lounge around. Our Goodwill has a boutique. It's way too expensive. They never have sales. They wanted $7.99, which is why this ended up at the bins. Bins today had a lot of clothing.
But I think you should also tell them that you realized how you know that was from where it was from.
Oh, this pink tag.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you knew that was from the Goodwill close to us.
Yes. Yeah, it's about 2 miles, less than 2 miles.
Because that's the tag that they use.
Yeah. Speedo.
Speedo, yes.
Vintage Speedo. I do horribly with vintage. I should just stop picking it up. But I'm always like, this is so cool. Who wouldn't want this? It does have some marks, some stains. It's from 1996. And it has neon rainbow. Love it.
I worked at Ocean City, Maryland in the late 80s. And some of the friends that I had down there owned a surf shop. So they would sell stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe they sold this.
Maybe.
I'll take my water now. The next item is a dress by French Connection. Have you heard of French Connection?
Only the movie.
Huh. Goodwill wanted $15 for this, but it does have a tag, and the price tag is $128.
Yes.
I'm not sure if this is a girl's dress or a woman's dress because it's an 8. And I'm right at an 8. And I feel like that's really tiny.
Yes, it does look a bit small. Yes.
So I'm going to have to do a little bit of research. It is navy and like a really pretty dark purple and fuchsia, magenta.
Yes.
It's super soft. Feel
Yes,
it.
it's very nice.
And it has the elastic waist.
Okay.
I have so many fun things. D & Company, which is Denim & Company, which is QVC exclusive. With all of the patriotic holidays and all of the people who love to celebrate freedom and living in America.
Certainly, thank you for all the people that are serving. Absolutely.
Thank you. If you have served our country in any form,
Yep.
if you support anybody that does,
Yes.
we really don't take it for granted that we live here.
Absolutely not.
We've traveled a good bit to horrific situations, and
Yes.
we're really happy to live here, so thank
Yes,
you.
absolutely.
So Denim & Company, this is a US size small. It's cut a little bit bigger, so I would say this is like a medium more. But starting with Martin Luther King Jr. Day here soon, Memorial Day, Flag Day,
We'll be happy for 4th of July.
4th of July,
That'll mean it's summer.
Veterans Day. There's so many patriotic holidays. I might keep this. This is Lucky Brand size medium. I don't know, it looks like me in my head. It's a V-neck, which I like. I feel like it opens up this area a little bit, lengthens the neck. It has a bell sleeve, which means it won't be binding. We don't like binding things.
Don't like buying anything. That is
And
very
it
true.
has the split back, so it has a little bit more movement, so it's not so tight. You like it?
Well,
You're not
partial to green, first of all, but that doesn't look necessarily like something you would wear.
It doesn't, but I do have olive in my wardrobe. My
Okay.
eyes
Well,
are kind of a hazel
I'm not talking about
so.
the color so
Yeah.
much as the style.
It's a little too fashionable, I think, for me.
Well, I wouldn't say that. It just doesn't look like something you'd wear normally.
Yeah.
That's all.
Oh, also, I haven't explained my shirt. I found the shirt shipped for $3.99. That's how much I paid for it with shipping. Don't know how I accomplished that. It says wrapping is my happy place.
And is this who makes it at the bottom here?
Yeah, it's made by It Works, which is that company that sells like wraps to get rid of water weight and fat. And
Oh, okay.
that
Oh,
kind of
yes,
thing.
I know what you mean.
But nobody's going to see that when I'm wrapping. I just keep forgetting to wear it in a shipping video, and I've had it since November.
Okay, well,
So I'm wearing it tonight.
at least it's made some video.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Feel this.
Yes, it's linen.
Oh, don't get too attached to this. This has marks.
Well, how would I get too attached to it?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's Color Me Cotton, CMC.
Okay.
It's a very natural fiber. I'm going to guess you said linen, right?
That's what it sort of feels like to me, yes.
It does because of the texture. I think it's just cotton, though. I know the name is Color Me Cotton. It doesn't say.
Well, then the name should mean it's...
Oh, it's cotton. It says it.
Yeah, there we go.
But it is a textured cotton. It does have marks. We'll see if they wash out.
So did they do something to this to make this feel this way?
Yep.
Like it's some sort of process that they did to the material?
Yes.
Okay.
So an extra large. If the marks don't come out, I'll probably just redonate it. If it was my color, I would just wear it around the house, honestly, because most of my stuff has stains.
So is linen, the linen feel like a linen thing more classy or expensive than like regular cotton, that they would make their regular cotton try to look like that? Is that
Yeah,
why they would do that?
sometimes.
that
Linen
why?
has that broken in look. It's pricey though.
That's what I'm saying. So that's
trying to look disheveled a little bit, but paying more.
all right.
That's what I think of linen.
Okay.
I don't know. I could be wrong. Somebody made this. Somebody made this.
Well, you have something similar to this already.
I might keep this. I
Yes.
might keep all
Now,
of
see,
this.
this looks like something you would wear.
It
Yes.
has smocking. It has the elastic. I love it. It looks white, but then it has a white on white floral.
Well, it has a print to it too.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know if they can tell there, but
It's truly white on white, though. It's not.
well,
like
but I mean, when you hold it up the light, you can see
I
the
know.
print. You can't
It's
see till you hold it up the
magic.
light. It's magic. Well,
It has a rounded thing. I don't know. I see this with. This could go so many ways. I see it with Western boots, kind of like a cowgirl.
perhaps the boots that we found today.
Yeah, which are like 10 sizes too big on me. And I'm not sticking my foot into those.
I'm not suggesting you do, but
Okay.
that would a boot would go with something
Yeah,
like this.
you could
yes.
wear this with a big sun hat.
Of course, you could. Use
None
the
of
sun.
these things
A
I
cowboy
do.
hat along
Yep.
with the boots.
I already said that.
Oh, okay.
Where were you? This is brand new with tags, Victoria's Secret. I don't even know what this is called. It's a size medium.
What could we wear this with, pray tell?
Cowboy hat.
A cowboy hat. Okay.
So it's meant to go on over underwear, I think.
It's meant to go over underwear?
Yeah, and then this attaches to your garters. Like stockings.
stocking
like half
things, yes.
stockings.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. It's
go.
a size medium.
I think the safest is for me to keep my comments to a minimum on this particular item.
It does have really pretty embroidery and lace, and it's brand new, and Goodwill would have wanted $7, but of course we got it for like a quarter.
And I'm sure I've referenced it before, but I really can't leather and lace go without referencing Stevie Nicks and Fleetwood Mac
haven't referenced this
for
song yet.
Leather and lace, yeah, so there you go, leather and
You
lace.
got any other songs for us?
From Fleetwood Mac, well, of course, they're probably one of their most famous is Don't Stop.
Don't Stop Believin'?
No, that's Journey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew that.
Yes, yes.
Kind of. The next is a knee brace by Mueller.
Yes.
I know from having 3 knee surgeries, just all outpatient, that a lot of people wear knee braces. And this is a large, extra large, and it feels really nice. Like, it feels quality. Quality.
And some may not know, we'll briefly say the knee surgeries were the beginning of her CRPS problems.
Yeah. The condition I have.
The condition, yes.
Yeah. Then we have this. This is Michael Kors.
Okay. Oh, I knew something I was going to ask you from before. You said QVC exclusive. Is that
Yes.
a level of QVC?
It means it's made specifically for QVC. You can't find it anywhere else.
Okay, so but sometimes QVC sells products that they don't necessarily make, but they
Correct.
made this one.
Yes, like
Okay.
QVC sells Dyson,
Okay.
but Dyson is sold at
Yeah,
other
so that's
places.
not a QVC exclusive.
You got it.
Okay.
Oh, and thank you so much for this person who nicely suggested we put things on hangers. I thought about it. We just don't have the room. I know you can't see where we're sitting, but our couch is like this U shape, and we're kind of sitting right in that. So there was no, I'm hoping you can just see the clothing. I'm sorry it's not more professional.
If you'd have caught us back when we lived in Pennsylvania, we had a 24 by 24 room full of racks.
I know. And now we're like we have a TV right there. We've got stuff right here.
Well, plus that was before you got sick, that you had that many clothing.
Yeah,
You couldn't
yeah.
do that now.
So this is a size small, just a nice caftan. You could wear it with jeans. You could wear it with leggings. I like the length of it.
But you do take particular time to fold stuff very nicely.
Thanks.
You do, seriously. No.
And things will get washed and steamed eventually. Isaac Mizrahi Live. This is another QVC exclusive, size small. I have this exact top in black, in aqua, and in white. Mine are a medium though, so this is a small. I don't think the small is going to fit. I love this.
Oh, yeah, no.
peplum,
Yes. Now this I know, yes.
Right?
Yes, I know this outfit.
It has a little bit of like a, not true cap sleeve, because a true cap sleeve has nothing. It goes straight to the underarm, and this has like a 1.5.
So like most of my t-shirts.
Yeah, your cut off t-shirts. We cut off his t-shirts. But look how pretty it is.
It is very nice. It's aqua, and by the way,
I know.
Can we say about somebody sending us a aqua tape dispenser?
Oh yes,
That was,
Nancy did.
That was very nice. Yes.
I'll have that at the end of this.
Okay.
Nancy?
Oh, see, that's why I didn't want to say anything till we knew for sure.
90% it's Nancy. There's thank you cards on the way.
We'll clear it up. Well, whoever was
Yes.
that sent us a Aqua tape dispenser, thank you.
I know. It looks so pretty. This is, who is this? This is Beach Lunch Lounge. Extra small.
This reminded me of LuLaRoe.
Really?
No? Stretch?
Yeah, maybe.
It was
LuLaRoe has stretch.
No. It wasn't a stretch to say that reminded me of LuLaRoe.
Yeah, I'm not saying it, but
Okay.
that doesn't mean there isn't a print out there by LuLaRoe.
Well, I just meant
I'm
it was
impressed
similar.
You got it.
I just meant it was similar to that, like, you know, they have sort of like swirly kind of designs.
They do
and
have swirly designs.
You know what I mean, though.
I do.
Don't most of the LuLaRoe have that like little? It looks like it's sort of a teardrop-ish type of thing.
Paisley.
Is that what that is?
That is Paisley. Yes.
Okay.
You want to tell us about the band you went to see?
I knew you were going to say. A friend of mine that used to play. You guys heard me talk about playing at the Clam Jam. He's a professional musician. He's a drummer, so he is now playing with a band called Paisley Craze. That's like a 60s hippish era in light of the being 50-year reunion of Woodstock. A lot of bands are jumping on that bandwagon. So he's currently touring with a band called Paisley Craze, and they were in town the other night. I went to see them.
You did?
Yeah.
And he saw that you were in the crowd. It was a big
That's why I talked
crowd.
to him after the show, yes.
Yeah. So very lightweight, extra small. I would even say you could go bigger. If your arms tend to hold a lot of weight, maybe not. But I think this would fit me, honestly. It's just meant to be that. It's a little bit sheer, but it's meant to be oversized. I'm sorry about my throat. Can I have...
Absolutely.
I think we're going to take a hard goods break.
Okay.
Hard goods break.
So we'll start with this?
Sure. Also, they gave us these for free, these Lululemon bags.
Yes, but you didn't understand what the lady was saying to you.
I know, because
As you-
I was like, I'll pay for them.
No, as you were unloading, and she said, just leave them in. You thought she meant just leave those in the cart, not to put them in with this stuff that you're unloading.
Yeah.
But what she meant was, she said, I've been giving those away all day.
Like, we'll take all of them. What do you mean? Call me next time.
Okay, so here we go.
I got a Starbucks bag, and we've got a bunch of these. These sell for like 5 bags for $8.99 usually. Okay.
Well, I know that you like ribbon, but also I'm always looking for something to spruce up my hat a bit.
Bear wears a specific hat that was gifted to him by a rather famous musician that he's in a band with now.
It's a fedora. Well, I'm not. I mean, I
You
sit in.
play
I
with
sit
them.
in with him.
Yes.
Yes. But it's a fedora. But yes, it's.
This is mesh, so this is like a weird woven ribbon.
Yeah. Is this all the same though? Is this the same thing, or is
I
this
think they're
something
slightly
different? Okay. I don't know if it'll work,
Yeah.
but I know you like ribbon anyway, so I picked
Ribbon.
it up. Yeah.
More ribbon. Look at this
Yes.
brown ribbon. This would have been $10. Bins are a great place to pick up ribbon.
I did not.
More ribbon.
I did not find that.
Moss green velvet ribbon. It's vintage. It has taffeta backing. Swoon, swoon, swoon.
Why the big spiel about that?
Oh, my
particular-
goodness.
What is about
This
that?
is a thing of beauty. Can you just appreciate the saturation of the color?
Okay, so you understand that I'm trying to get to the ooh and ah effect. Like why it just? I mean, obviously there's something more to it than it's green. Or what's
Yeah,
there to
it's
it?
that
Is it because it's
velvet.
old? Is it because it's old?
Part of it, but it's a good quality. It's
Okay.
made in Italy. It has the gorgeous packaging.
What would you use it for?
I mean, just to
What would
admire it,
any person use that for?
probably just to wrap a package.
Really?
Or put trim on like
Yeah,
a
this
hem
is
or
something for clothing.
sewing,
Like you're not just wrapping a
probably, yeah.
package. Okay.
Yeah.
But I just didn't understand why you were so enamored with that particular
I
item.
love this kind of stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
That's just
Brown
you.
satin
That's just
ribbon.
you. Like most people's not going to be like, woo.
Oh,
about
some
that.
people will.
Well, some people, but I'm saying like it's a normal person be like, okay, that's
Yeah,
another
no,
piece of ribbon.
but my kind of people are like.
Okay. I didn't know you had people. I didn't find these either, but I know what those are.
They are single prong hair clips.
Mm-hmm.
They're silver.
Mom used to do stuff like that.
Yes.
And these are bath bombs. I know I didn't find these either.
I've never had a bath bomb.
So you fill up the tub and you put this in and it foams or
It
bubbles?
gets all fizzy and like swirls. It makes color in the tub.
Okay, so are you supposed to fill the tub, get in the tub, and then put this in? Or is that how it's supposed to work?
I don't know how it's supposed to work. There's 2 of them.
All right.
They smell good. They're not branded, so they're not like lush. but they smell really good.
Okay. You know, I didn't even smell them. Yeah, they smell okay. This actually is so funny. I picked this up because I almost tried to take this apart.
Yeah,
Because I thought it was separate. I have no idea what it was. I still
don't know.
I still have no idea what it was. The only reason I brought it over to her was to ask her, like, what is this? So as soon as I handed it, she's like, oh, I love that. I was like, well, I don't even know what it is, but okay, there you go.
Is it a hat of sorts? Is it like, I have a big head, so I don't know what it is.
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was some sort of
You've
crown.
got a big head too.
Yeah, but no, you know what? I don't think it is a hat anymore because it's too perfect. You know what I mean? It's perfectly round.
So perfect.
And it wouldn't fit on anybody's head. It's not flexible enough to do. So I don't know what it is. Some of our viewers will tell us out there.
Tell us what this is.
So we go back to clothes.
Back to clothing.
Okay.
I'm going to pull out a pile.
Okay.
So this is a Talbot's 2X cardigan. It has a very fine knit to it. It's not a chunky knit.
I bet you'd like me to feel this.
I would like you to feel
Okay.
it.
Right.
3/4 sleeves, bracelet sleeves. I'm going to say 3/4.
And what are these called? This little line thing? Those are called something.
Ribbing.
Ribbing, yes.
Yeah, it's slightly ribbed. I was trying to find. It looks brand new. It really does. Cotton rayon. This came out in 2017, but whoever had it for those years took really good care of it.
I'll say it looks brand new.
It really does. It has bikes and kind of a city.
It's like a building, yeah.
Yeah,
Like a
in
city
red,
building.
white, and blue, and then like a shocking yellow.
Well, I don't think it's intended to be any kind of patriotic type deal, though.
Yeah, but it could go patriotic. You
Could
really
be.
could wear this on the 4th of July, I think.
And this ribbing's not necessarily meant to hold tight. It's just a...
No, it's just a nice feature to...
Okay.
Beautiful. 10 out of 10. Okay, I loved this. Again, I cannot sell vintage. This is a Marine Corps
Oh, Marine Corps. Okay.
by
Yes.
Grunt Apparel. It's a size medium.
Yes.
It is destroyed. It has some serious wear. There's little holes fading. There's bigger holes.
Yes. Well,
It's cool.
it's also, once again, the second time we have the opportunity of our one video to thank our service people.
Yes. Yeah, it's really nice.
So somebody will want that aside from the holes and stuff, right?
So.
I mean, they're-
Well, sometimes holes make things better.
Okay.
Like they've had it for years. It's broken in. It has a story behind it,
Yes, sure.
rather than just like buying something new off the rack.
Yes.
We don't know what the story is, but somebody does.
Right.
Somebody wore it is the story. This is a good piece. This is
Oh my gosh. Yes, I've heard of
oh
that.
my God!
Yes.
Exclamation point. They are usually made in Florida. I think the company expanded. Don't quote me on this.
Okay, and we should also point out that gauze is spelled Gauze because
you.
this is gauze-like material. This gives you the feeling of...
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, and that's how you spell that.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
We're on the same page.
Yes.
So, Oh My Gosh has a website. It's easy to look up the colors and the styles. Like this top has holes from the factory though. So like there's a style to this. It's meant to be worn with a whole bunch of layers, which is called a laggin look.
So you wouldn't wear that with just your underwear or your undergarments underneath?
I mean, most people probably wouldn't.
Okay.
I think you'd be fine, but you'd have like weird peaks of skin in certain places.
All right.
So that'd be up to you. This usually has like a 1, 2, 3 size. I don't see a size on it.
You mean that's how they size their stuff, with
They
the numbers
do.
1, 2, or 3?
Yep.
And 1 being the smallest and...
Yes.
Okay.
I don't say that this has a size, but honestly, from a size 1 to a size 4, there's not that much difference. Here we go. It is a size E.
Which
Well,
is not a 1, 2, 3, or 4.
that is an E, right?
Yes, indeed it is. Yeah, even if it's a 3, it's...
I don't know what that is, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. We'll figure that one out later.
Okay.
This is J. Crew. No, it's not. I lied. It is MSSP, so Max Studio. Max Studio was really popular in the early 2000s, but this is really nice. Even if this is from the early 2000s, this is kind of back in style, I think. Don't you think so?
Well, I'm not exactly the guy that knows the current style so well, but
don't you think like
I could see somebody wearing that now.
Yeah.
Yes, it's certainly like an office work or something. Right?
Sure, it's brand new with tags, or partial tag at least.
Yeah.
It has that like drapey thing. You can tuck it into a black pencil skirt and it would look professional. It's really nice.
And generally speaking too, when you say things are coming back in style, are you basically thinking like office people or, you know, that type of people when you say style, like not the style of a teenager in school
Correct.
necessarily, but you're thinking of sort of that
20s, 30s, 40s.
in this. Oh, yes,
usually.
okay, that's what you mean.
Those
by
are, again, I might be wrong, but those are usually the people that follow trends.
Sure, because they're
Teenagers,
working.
can follow trends as well, but
Yeah.
usually they don't have enough money to buy.
Plus,
well-made
they come and go
things.
so fast, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you're still growing at that size.
Right. Well, I thought that's who I had in my mind when you say trend.
I would agree. I would think even like somebody on vacation at the beach might wear that over a swimsuit.
Okay.
These are Lola jeans. I know nothing about these, but they have a lot of words on them. So they're Lola jeans, 4-way stretch, 360 comfort, Cynthia black mid-rise flare. So that just wrote my title for me. And they are flares, which are back. Officially, bell bottoms, flare jeans are back. I just read that in a magazine. This is a size 26 or a US 0, so this is a 0.
Well, I'm sure somebody out there will be thinking of why isn't Bear referencing Lola as the song, and the only reason I'm not is because I don't know who does it. I can't remember who does it.
You're like, maybe one of you, like, make a game out of it.
Lola, Lola. That's all I'll sing.
Thank you.
Yep. But that's how the song goes, but I can't remember who did that.
I didn't even recognize the song. This is another piece in my head I get to wear, but in reality, I would stain this in an instant. Isn't that so pretty?
That is pretty, but so that is that something you would wear like to a doctor's appointment, for example?
I mean, in my head, I'm wearing it to like an estate sale with ballet flats.
Well, I was just trying to get in my mind what's something that you actually do in real life.
Yeah, nothing.
Go out to the doctor.
Yeah.
So.
Look at those sleeves.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It definitely is fun, but it's nothing really. It's in your.
So it was made in Italy. It is called Phase 8, and it's a size medium. It's ivory, I would call it, and it's just that loose. I have money and I'm relaxed look.
Oh, is that what? So it's a higher end item.
I don't know if it is, but that's what it gives off.
Okay.
We'll do a couple more pieces and then take another break.
Okay.
This is Natori, Natori. I've never said that word aloud before.
Natori.
They make mid-range to higher end robes and sleepwear. So this piece might really bring like $20. It's cotton. It's a sleep nightgown. A nightgown. That's what it's called.
Okay. Well, I certainly have to at least reference Nat King Cole with that.
Oh, Nat King Cole.
And Natalie Cole, his daughter. Yeah. Actually, I do a Nat King Cole song in the retirement jobs. LOVE.
Oh, love that song. You do that song so well. Yeah. I got to go to a retirement community the beginning of January.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm always blown away by your voice. Oh, I know it's gonna be all humble, but like I always think it can't be as good as I think in my head, and then I get there, I'm like, whoa. I have been a nightgown person more and more. I was always like, you're like, no, you're not wearing nightgowns. But once in a while, I've started to wear nightgowns. I love them as long as they're not long, where I'm like just circling in nightgown. I have one nightgown. I've worn it several times. I love it.
What nightgown is that?
It's just an oversized tank top. It's just a long tank top.
Have I seen this nightgown? Okay.
Actually, one of our subscribers sent me 2 tank tops. They were the same. They were in a larger size than I am. So I've just been wearing them as nightgowns. They're so soft.
But is that what they're meant to be?
No, they were meant to be tank tops.
Oh, okay. So you can't really say you're wearing nightgowns if you're wearing clothes.
I'm wearing really long tank tops that I'm calling nightgowns.
Okay, but people wear T-shirts as nightgowns.
Yeah, good
but you
point.
can't really say it's a nightgown. It's just a T-shirt.
You can call it whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
I'm calling it a nightgown.
All right.
Okay, we'll take another break from clothing,
Oh, okay.
which means you get to open it. This only has one thing, so we might do two.
Okay. Indoor decorative use only. And by the way, this is not a toy.
Yes, it's not a toy.
It's not a toy.
You don't have to open it.
So I just have to. It's a stocking. I don't know what it is unless I open it. So.
It's an advent calendar. It includes all of the
Oh, okay. So
stockings.
you hang it. It's like hang it, and it has all of the days of the advent on. Okay.
Yep. So there's probably 24, 25 stockings.
Now, is this clearly just for decoration, or do you suppose I see they show a couple of them having stuff in them.
Most people put stuff in there, like a little wrapped gift for a child or for a loved one. There's advent calendars in the thousands now. You could get one with jams. You can get one with chocolates. You could get one with hot sauce. I can go on and on.
Oh yes, but the thing
These
is,
are empty.
the thing is, if you had chocolate in these, they would never make it through the advent.
No.
So it would just be like,
Nor fried chicken. If you put fried chicken in, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was good fried chicken. I'm going to be so sick tomorrow, but totally worth it. Okay,
now
want to do
people
a
might
couple
not
more?
understand why are you going to be sick? Just because you're.
My body,
Yeah.
I've really honed of what foods work for me. My body's really sensitive.
This is from your disease.
from my disease.
Yes.
So like I eat the same, I'm going to say 5 to 10 foods 99% of the time. And fried chicken is not one of those foods.
Well, she wants to get. I mean, understandably, on the way
Yeah.
home from shopping,
I was hungry.
I know that's one of her favorite places, and she said, "Well, like, can we go through a drive-through?" Well,
I was thinking like McDonald's French fries.
and I knew
Those
that's
don't
what
make me sick.
I knew that's what she was thinking, but I also knew how excited she would be. So I said, "Do you want to go to KFC?" And she said yes. Understand? We said yes, and
They
yes,
were so good.
yeah. I should have actually taped her, eating it.
I'd be so
talking about
embarrassing. I'm like, this might be the best thing I've ever had.
Yeah.
A little dramatic sometimes.
A little dramatic.
Okay, here's another hard goods
Okay,
to keep it interesting.
sure. I like it.
You pull out as much as you want, and then we can hold some for the next hard goods.
Oh, so you don't want me to take the whole thing out?
You can take the whole thing out.
Well, I'll just let's do this. I'm going to take this out, and then we'll put this back for
Okay.
later. Okay?
Also, they gave us 4 things of mashed potatoes
Oh.
because we didn't want
Well,
coleslaw.
yeah, the coleslaw comes with it. So I says the guy, I said, just off the top of my head, can you change it with French fries or something? I didn't mean specifically French fries. And he says, no, we can't do that. And he said, I can't substitute anything for anything. I go, you can't substitute anything at all? And then
We won't do coleslaw. We know nobody that
Yeah,
eats
and we're
coleslaw.
like, okay, just don't put the coleslaw in. And then
Yeah.
he said, well, I can give you mashed potatoes. We're like, okay, just give it.
So we got double mashed potatoes, but there's already 2 things. So now we have 4 things of giant mashed potatoes.
Well, in fairness, we did buy the
$20 kit.
family plan that is supposed to feed people of 4.
We
bought-
still have plenty of food left.
we have that left. Okay, so here we have a ornament. I don't know what's this under.
It's Kurt Adler, so it's glass.
It says underground. Is that just something to say on it?
Yeah, I think it's the UK. It's a cityscape. I don't know which one this is. It looks like England, maybe.
Well, I would say because that's probably Big Ben, the clock, right?
Yeah, and it has the flag and.
Well, I'm wanting to learn why you would purchase that.
Ornaments after Christmas
Okay.
still have a following. So what happens, you would think most people would buy holiday decorations before the holiday.
Okay.
And that's mostly true.
Okay.
But there is a market after the holiday because people realize after they decorate their tree, after the season, after they're pulling ornaments off, they might have dropped one that season. They might have realized like, oh, I had 16 silver things and only 14 red things. I need more red things. It's just putting it in front of them with the Christmas holiday that they might not have the appropriate decorations in their head.
Okay, I get all that.
Okay.
But this kind of specifically, like in other words, you would not have picked up just Christmas balls.
Correct,
So
correct.
there's something about this that you think is special.
It has value.
You just know that, or you're just assuming because it's elaborate and whatever?
I was assuming glass is like 10 cents a pound, so I paid next to nothing. I did come home and look it up, and they go for about $15 to $20.
Wow, so it is a well-known name, or it's a name.
Yeah, Kurt
name
Adler does fairly well.
Did you know that when you saw it?
I did.
Of course you did.
Well,
Of course you
I'm
did.
just.
Yeah,
I mean,
still, but the fact that you even know the name Kurt Adler is just amazing.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would, though, honestly.
You're always so very humble about that, but it's amazing the amount of knowledge you have in your head about the stupidest little things. Like, you happen to know that Kurt Adler makes fancy, Christmas decorations. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to put this on my head, but it is an equestrian hat.
So I picked this up. The value would have been there, except the brim has disintegrated, and you can feel that. Mm-hmm. So this is specifically going to be a hat worn on a mannequin full time, like at an equestrian shop, or on somebody's wall. I love that idea. I'm hoping eventually to make this wall like a straw hat wall come summer with just different all fun hats.
And that could be one of them.
Well, it can't, because this hat has a home. Do you know who this is going to?
No.
We are friends with
Dale and
somebody
Sandy?
who owns
Dale and
an
Sandy?
equestrian center.
But you think she'd want that?
I think she's going to want it. I'll take
Just
pictures.
for decoration?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
She owns, is it an equestrian
Well, yeah.
bonanza?
They own a huge estate in Pennsylvania. My buddy's the president of some company in York, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So
That's all we'll say. But
yeah.
they work with horses, and this.
Well, she does.
Yes, she
She
does.
does. Yes.
So
Yes.
I think that'll be good.
She's a horse trainer. She
Yeah.
went to learn how to be a horse trainer. These, I don't know. Yeah, these you should have kept these. I did not find these. I don't know how I missed these, because were these in this?
Nope.
Oh, okay. You just put them in this.
Yep.
These are unrelated.
Correct.
Okay.
The box is going to one of my Patreon people who like lighthouses.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And we went in today thinking we need a blow dryer. My mom is coming next week. We still have no blow dryer, but we'll buy one.
Yeah.
And I wanted something with lighthouses. I found the style, there's like a pattern. They're really cool.
But these were just laying in the bin.
They were laying in a bin
by
themselves. I know glasses a little bit, so I knew to pick them up. I looked up the name, which is Cazal, and they sell for hundreds of dollars.
Amazing.
Some like $500-$600. So I don't know what I'll get for these. The design is amazingly cool. Do you see even where it stops here and then picks back up on both sides?
I do. It's very elaborate.
It's really elaborate. So I'm going to put these back in.
This is a perfect example of one of the things you're like, how in the world did this make it to the bins?
Right?
Somewhere along the way, somebody would have thought would have known.
Yeah.
Those are worth something. Yes, we found another one of those. This is something I did find this, and I just thought, well, maybe one of our Patreon people would like this, because some people like to carry their coupons in a thing like this.
I think I'm going to keep that.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know you were a coupon person so
I'm
much.
not. I am going to reuse this and put receipts by month. So when we do our taxes, like Goodwill receipts.
Well, they even have little stickers in the back there.
I know.
Okay, great.
And I like the color.
Oh, I did good then. Yay. Well, I will say today that I do feel better. I normally come on here and say I feel like I haven't found anything. And compared to what she found, I still didn't find very much. But I did find stuff that normally I wouldn't have found. I was glad to find. I did not find these. This is a tablecloth? Is that what this is? Or
I think it's for cross-stitching.
Another fine product.
It's another fine product.
100% cotton, one piece. Well, we don't want to open. Yeah, we don't want to open it.
There's 2 or 3 of them.
I thought maybe there was just open.
We have a Patreon member who does cross-stitching and needlepoint. So
you think it's for one of those?
Yeah.
Okay.
This looks like it counted something.
Mm-hmm. I'll be anxious to know what that is, because I'm very intrigued by that. Yeah.
Okay, last item out of this.
Santa Claus book was originally 29 cents.
Santa Claus book.
Yeah.
We have a Patreon member that collects vintage Santa.
Oh, really? Okay, so it's just like a little storybook.
It is.
He also left a bright red racing car, that Santa. Nice of him. Okay.
He looks like a very jolly Santa.
He does.
Okay, let's put some of this back in a bag. Or over there, maybe, just on your side.
Oh, okay, sure. Should I show this now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh, I've got bags right in front of me.
Okay.
Our free bags. Suddenly they were giving them away.
Well, that lady was pretty good with the pricing today too, right?
She really was.
Yeah.
She's like, oh yeah, that's fine. Sometimes we get that kind of pricing.
Yeah, well, I like when they're,
Yeah.
more reasonable anyways.
And I loved this one. This will go to a Patreon member who likes coffee, so.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. I also found this today, just a map of Rome, I guess.
I think it's Rome.
Yes. But it's just a reprint. But
Yep.
still thought it was kind of cool, so I showed it to her and she wanted to keep it.
I think I'll use it as wrapping paper. I'll have to come up with the right thing to wrap. Like maybe I'll sell an Italian leather handbag and then.
Okay, you want to hit me with that lightly? Because remember, when I told them the experiment we had yesterday?
What did we hit each other with?
One of these straws.
Oh yeah, one of my new straws my sister sent me.
Yeah, that are really, really soft.
They're really soft because they're soft silicone. And I was like,
But
I
she
think I
should-
could hit you with this.
So she did. So you did. You
did.
hit me with it. But then you said,
Try to hit me this.
you said you won't be able to hurt me with this.
Yeah.
And, yeah. And it took like the third time in, right? And you're
I'm like, go a little harder. And then
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, okay, I can't be hit by
right.
this.
Well, I knew darn well she would never withstand.
Yeah, but
sting.
it was fun.
Yeah.
Our fun.
Yep. I mean, in fairness, we don't get to hit each other that often. So, you know.
Pull the rest of this out.
Okay.
50 cents. Oh, that was from the bag.
Okay.
I love anything that looks like you just wore it straight out of the sea. And this was one of those pieces.
Okay.
It is like, you could wear it to a music festival, I think, with like a cropped white tank and short shorts.
We think of Burning Man, maybe?
Yeah, Burning Man, kind of. It has that crochet look. BCBG used to do this kind of stuff and charge like $150. I think it would probably fit. I'm like a solid medium. I think it's going to fit around that size. There is a little thing here. Oh, there's a whole bunch. Mm-hmm. So you could close it, but I think most people just like leave it open. It does look very mermaidy.
Well, I'm very intrigued by your description of you like something that looks like you've worn it right out of the sea.
Right?
You mean come out of the sea wearing it?
Yeah, like you go swimming and then you're like coming up and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, all the seaweed stuck to me. But it's kind of cool.
I remember the picture of Dad, and I sent them to my mom and Dad to Hawaii for vacation one year.
I do.
And Dad come out, and Mom took a picture of him. He was pretending he was a monster coming out of the water.
Yeah. But how much better would it be
If he had had that,
had that?
he'd have been more realistic, maybe.
Then we have, this is brand new with tags. Ann Cole Studios. So this was sold at a swim something for $20 was the clearance price. It's a large, extra large. It could absolutely be a swim cover-up. You would need to wear something underneath if you're just wearing it as a top. I loved the little ruffle sleeve with the trim in different colors. Mm-hmm. Wear it on your shoulder, off your shoulder. Mm-hmm. Options. Do we want to stop the camera again before it stops us? It's been a while. Okay. We'll do that last. Now we will. I found this really nice knit Annabella, size small.
Well, you can tell this is like really good, really well made stuff.
I would think so too. Yeah. It has a cocoon fit almost, so hold up that sleeve if you would.
Well, this is a new... Oh, well, I know what you mean by cocoon fit. I don't think I've ever heard you say that, though.
Yeah, so it's meant to be like worn oversized, and then the sleeves are meant to be a drop sleeve where it's tight here, and then everything else is oversized.
Okay.
I liked it. It is navy and like a bright pink and tan. And I like the back too. It's like more of a shawl back, like your neck fits right in there.
I wouldn't call that bright pink, but I don't know what I would call that. It's more purpley to me even actually than pink.
Okay. I'll go for that.
I like those.
These are little girls' vineyard vines.
I love the color.
Right?
Yeah.
And look at the little whale. Vineyard Vinos has a little whale.
Now, I see my hat needs a strap. It needs piece like this with this pink around it.
You want me to cut these up for your hat? No. This is a girl size 12, pink corduroy, 5-pocket pant with little turquoise and blue embroidered pineapple.
A girl size 12. How old are you?
So of course girls grow at different
rates,
and it's not meant to be.
I was understanding.
But usually 12 is about a size, 12 years is about a 12.
Oh, okay. 12
it
years old.
Goes by that.
Okay.
These look like a little bit more of a slim 12, but it's just a size 12.
Yeah, I mean, they don't even look long enough for me to be a 12-year-old girl, but I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know too many 12-year-old girls.
I don't either.
But you know a 10-year-old girl. This is Vince Camuto, size medium. Look at the front.
Yes.
And then look at the back.
Okay, so it's just
same colors
reverse.
but inverted stripes. Yeah. Yes, I liked it. It's something you could wear with leggings. Is it long enough for a dress? I think it would be on some people.
Sure.
It's just above my knee.
I think most people would like to wear shorts under that, though. Wouldn't you?
No, I don't know. Honestly,
okay.
I don't know. It looks casual, size medium. Liked it.
What is that big loop for? This here.
Oh, to hang it up.
Oh, just hang it up.
Yep,
okay.
on the hanger.
Okay.
Hanger loop. You want to do these?
Sure.
I'll do these at the same time.
Well, I guess these are like athletic pants, like yoga pants. Is that what those yoga pants?
Lounge pants, yoga pants.
Stretchable.
They're made by Playful, which I've never heard of, but it said made in the USA. Mine are a size medium.
Mine are small.
And I have other configurations of these.
I would not want to wear anything that would fit me like this.
Yeah, and mine have mesh going up the inside, so it's like a see-through mesh. Do yours have mesh too?
Yes, they do.
Huh. Bet you they hold you in really well.
Okay.
Yeah, also not my thing, but in my head they could be.
Oh, okay. Well, I just don't like anything clingy.
Yeah. You can do those.
Okay. Can't believe I get to do these aqua pants.
I know, they're so good.
Are they Levi's? Yeah, they are Levi's.
Levi's size 30.
So they're girls.
Girls. Females, yeah.
Females.
You could cuff them or not.
Okay.
They have some stretch to them. Not a ton.
Yeah, not very much, yeah. But they're very fun.
Right?
Yes. I've never seen a tag like that either.
That might be their new tag, you think?
Maybe. But so
they retailed for $58.
Can we get any kind of date anywhere on them?
I'm gonna guess 2016.
Oh, okay.
That's just a rough guess.
All right, that's fine. They're very nice.
Yeah, I love the color.
Is that something that you would wear?
I don't think they're my size.
Okay.
And it's too constricting. My knee needs to be able to move.
Yes, I agree.
These are the Old Navy Rockstar Super Skinny Mid-Rise in a size 00.
So nice. If I could fit into those, I'd be a rock star?
Yeah, that's the cut.
Both of those have about an equal amount of chance. Me being a rock star and me fitting into those.
These retailed for $35, and I looked up the date, and these were from the end of 2019. These just sold.
How did you look up the date?
These Old Navy, Gap, J. Crew, Banana Republic, a few other ones have where they print the date right on the label.
Okay. Okay.
And they sold.
So they're brand new, practically.
They're brand new. Somebody bought them and then didn't wear them and donated them like all in 1 month.
Well, by brand new, I just meant it's unusual that they have just been made that.
Agree.
Recently ago.
Agree. Yeah. This is Beverly Hills Polo Club. Okay. Look at that label. It's so big.
And I'm guessing that's really a thing, probably. There probably is a Beverly Hills Polo Club. But I'm seeing they're probably. Yeah.
This is their lounging apparel in a size small. They're cropped leggings.
Okay.
I appreciate them calling them lounging apparel, though.
Okay, well. In case you thought you could actually play polo in those. Nope. No. That's not what those are for.
Just watch polo.
Yep.
These are J. Crew. They are the factory, and I know that by the 2 little dots under that.
Okay.
They're the Frankie style in a size 4, and they are from 2017, I believe. Spring 2017. So they're an olive. You can unroll or roll them up. Nice khaki green.
Well, I will be surprised if anybody knows this, but I'm going to ask nonetheless. Elvis did a song called Frankie and Johnny.
Oh.
Yes.
I think I've heard you reference that. Now this is a wrap skirt, so I might need your help on this.
Okay.
And I will try not to step on my thing. Okay.
All right.
So this is just truly one big piece of material. It's made by Linda Allard for Ellen Tracy. So what, like 80s, 90s?
You just know those people are from that era. Is
Yeah.
that what you're saying?
There's a little bit of a hole in the seam somewhere on one of these.
And this, you need the hole for it to work? Is that what
Yeah,
you're-
here
okay.
it is, the
Okay.
hole. And then
So
you
you put
put
that through
this
there?
through the hole.
Okay.
Now, I am too big for this probably, but you get the idea. And then it ties right here.
Well, if it would work if you wanted it to, right?
It would,
But
but
you're saying it should be a little looser.
definitely. This is a size small.
Oh, okay.
So I thought it was a cape. I tried it on as a cape at the thrift store.
Do they even make? Well, I guess they still
I don't
make
know.
capes, right?
Still capes from the 80s? I don't know.
No, but I mean, don't women? Not women. I just mean, don't they have like winter coats that have like
Oh,
a
yeah,
cape?
sure,
type
sure.
thing?
Capes are still a thing.
Yeah. Oh, we're opening this now.
Yep, back to hard goods.
Okay.
Got wrapping paper. Never have too much wrapping paper.
There's two things in there I have to say for the very end.
Okay. Because you're excited about it?
Well, because yes, because you remember when I found out what happened to him, I was like, whoa.
Oh, yes. Ooh, I just felt muscles.
I have to coach her ahead of time of what to say during the recording of the video, and that was one of them. I'm like, reference my muscles in some place. No, save those now. Remember?
Okay. Nobody sees them.
Okay. All right. I did not find any of this. This is a little coin purse or keys. Has a little place for your key ring. You
Yep.
put your keys in there.
Who makes it?
Oh, somebody with a V. Vera Bradley. Victoria's Secret. Wow. That's really weird. I didn't think Victoria's Secret. I always think of Victoria's Secret as like sexy stuff.
Yeah.
Is that what they are for the most part, right? Or not?
Some of it is, yeah.
I mean, their whole store is like when you walk past their store.
Yes.
Not that I've ever noticed, but I've heard.
Just a little. It's cute. It's kind of preppy, right?
Well, I mean, that used to be a thing years ago. People had a thing like that, like for your keys. but
Yeah, I'm
that's
wondering if it's like ages ago, if it was
That's
like
what
decades
that's
old.
what I think, yes.
Yeah, it's in good condition.
Now, this says on it price card holders, but these could be anything. These could be like at a wedding,
Yes.
name tags. You could put.
What I'll probably use them for is in the Valentine's Day Patreon box, I'll probably print out a picture or a quote
Okay.
for somebody's desk.
Oh, they were cute. They
Yeah,
set up
'cause
by
they-
themselves.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
well, yeah, you can't really. I don't know.
But they could hold like a business card. They could
Absolutely.
hold a whole bunch of little things.
Yep. If I had one of my business cards, I'd put it in there right now.
Except it has your phone number and couldn't do that.
That's right.
Grab another thing.
Okay, I grabbed these, thinking she would want these, and she did.
I did.
I assume that you're just going to use it like for package toppers or something.
Yeah, like
but
ribbon.
they're obviously well, not very, but they're obviously old.
Yeah.
Right in the packaging itself.
The packaging is actually.
What's it say
older.
there?
$8.50.
Wow. Well,
That seems at Pearl. That must have been the shop, I guess, in New Jersey. Okay. Oh, they went on final sale for $6.99. That seems
That's-
pricey.
especially for what we're thinking the age of those.
Yeah,
those look
like
like
the 80s.
or 70s even.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's crazy. Okay. Well, this, I don't know what you had. Did you have something in mind for this?
I did, but
Okay. Well, I have something in mind for it. What do you think I have in mind for it?
the hat.
For like St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah,
Right?
to wrap around your
Is that what you got it for, though?
No, I didn't. I picked it up to just wrap a package.
Oh, well, I'm sure we could just cut a part of it from a hat.
You
and
can
could,
use the whole thing.
No, I
This
don't
will
want-
be perfect.
Yeah, it'll be for you.
Okay.
That's good. Okay. Is there stickers?
They're Trader Joe's stickers.
Oh. Please pass the gravy. Yeah, it's just, okay.
It's like holiday themed Trader Joe's stickers, which I didn't even know was a thing, but now I'm happy I know.
Me either. Well, here's more of the thing that we're not quite sure it is. We think it may be needlepoint.
Stitch.
Are you saying that you're like 90% sure that's what that is?
No.
Oh, okay. I have no idea what this is. Oh, it's open.
Longaberger, which makes baskets.
Okay. So this is like a handle for your... Oh.
It goes around the top of your basket. It's a basket decorator.
Also, it's not like a headband.
That looks stinking adorable, though. You could put that on your hat. Let me see.
We can't put this on my hat.
This is really cute.
It looks like something you put...
It's meant to go across a basket, though,
It looks like something you put on a baby. You know how you put those babies, the little bows on?
It's a basket accessory.
So, like a wicker basket or something, you put that around it?
Yes, like the top of it. Not the handle part, but the actual top
Yes,
of the
the
basket.
actual bag, yes.
I don't know what I didn't look it up. I didn't look up most of this stuff.
So what made you pick that up?
The Longaberger name.
Let me guess, you know the Longaberger name.
Oh, sure. For baskets, everybody does.
For sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, everybody
people.
knows Longaberger's basket people. Amazing. It's incredible that you know all that stuff. Okay, this is just wrapping paper.
Yeah, marble, probably wrapping paper. Some people sell vintage wrapping paper. Anne does.
Okay.
And she does really well with it. I like mine too much to sell it sometimes, so I use it. But like some prints are worth a lot of money for old wrapping paper. This might not be one of them.
Well, this is probably not vintage, judging by the price, right?
It is vintage.
Oh.
But not as vintage as some. It's probably like 80s.
Okay, yeah.
But it's my color. I love it.
I mean, I realize that we talk about vintage stuff a lot, but actually there are some things that are actually cheaper now than they were.
Oh, sure.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay, so here I did find this.
You did? Perfect.
Red ribbon, yeah.
Except it's pink.
Well, but we said something about, I know it's not always about my hat, but for example, if it's too wide, it doesn't lay right when you wrap it around my hat because my hat's a little tapered or something.
Yes.
But if the thinner, it might work.
Yes. So this is fused edge acetate. So there's 100 yards in here, which is really nice. And the color is called Azalea. So that's a lot of ribbon.
That is.
That's great.
And acetate is what they used to record demo records on. And
Really?
And the reason I know that is because there's a 1956 special about Elvis, because that was like his sort of breakout year. And at one point, it shows him like riding back on the train. It's like, oh, Elvis was riding back on the train back to his mom and dad's, but on the way he was listening to the acetate of the recording of it was like the demo.
Huh. Wonder if it's that same type of thing.
Well, I think acetate, what they meant, it was like it's very similar to the record, but it's like, vinyl, but it's breakable stuff.
Okay.
It would, like if you drop it, it would shatter. It's not like the vinyl records.
Interesting.
Okay, this is supposed to be, now you'll see that, I don't know if you can see that it has 3 legs. Okay, so we
can open it up if you want.
No, it's okay, it's one of those sealed deals.
Yeah.
So the intention is to, say for example, you had a ketchup bottle. So you would put the ketchup bottle on this, and then you could put it upside down because it would be stable with the 3 legs, the tripod legs. But the only thing that I explained to you when you got it is, it's only going to work if you have something like a ketchup bottle. It's like even all the way around. So like, for example, our our laundry detergent bottles would be like, say they're like this with the cap here. So if you put the cap here with that on it, and then you're going to be like, so it's only going to work
It's for a specific bottle.
A specific bottle.
And it's got different heads. There's 4 different heads.
Yeah.
So like shampoos can use a yellow head or whatever.
As long as they're in the center.
Yeah, the center, and it's for smaller containers. Like smaller things. It's not meant for laundry detergent or like 5-gallon tubs or something.
I mean, basically what they're thinking of is a ketchup bottle. Mostly what
mustard, ketchup, condiments, soap.
But mustard doesn't come in a jar anymore. You know what I mean? If it does, it's a plastic squeezable thing.
Yeah, that's what they meant.
Oh, so you put that on a plastic squeezable thing?
Yes, you do it on the purple.
Okay, and then
there's a few thousand uses, it says.
But you can squirt it out the bottom then? Or how do you get it out of there then?
I don't know.
Just take it off and hope it falls out and goes all over the place?
No idea.
Okay.
we thought it was interesting enough that we wanted to try it. I wanted to try it.
Yes. So
Okay, here you go.
No, wait. Have we done everything?
No, we haven't done everything.
I said I want to keep those for last.
Oh, like very last.
Yes.
Okay. So let me get things under here. And then I still have this giant bag.
Okay. And I still have some stuff over here.
Okay, you can do the boots.
Okay.
I will quickly say, this was such a nice jacket. It is Nike running. I put it on. It's a little stinky. And then I found it had a hole.
So does that mean that'll be garbage now?
Garbage.
Okay. Because you couldn't even sell. I mean, of course you would say it has a hole in it, but of course.
Yeah.
But you don't think anybody would want it with a hole in it?
Not garbage. I shouldn't say garbage.
Okay.
I'll wash it
Okay.
and hang it to dry so it doesn't. I might darn it a little bit
that's what I'm saying.
and then keep it in the car. And if we see somebody this size who looks cold, who are just, we
That's
have a
a
lot of homeless
fantastic
in this.
idea.
So
I love it.
not garbage.
Okay. These are very cool boots. These are what I would deem harness boots. They call them harness boots.
Yeah.
In fact, I wanted a pair of these when I was a kid.
Oh, now you have some.
Well, no, actually, my mom did get me a pair of these.
Oh.
But it's funny because I didn't want, when I was growing up, I didn't want anything with too much of a heel because I was already like way bigger than everybody else. And I was afraid like people are going to think I'm a freak. So these are called Joe boots. And when I looked them up, I couldn't find anything under Joe boots, but they would come up under Fry that are almost identical, except for this.
Fry is a brand name.
Right.
So we did find Joe boots. You had to put the Joe and the
that's
boots
right, in quotes.
in the quotes.
And what did it come up with then? No, I don't remember.
Like $40-$50 usually.
But did we still didn't find
We
these.
didn't find
these
anything that
these
looks
exact,
like this.
Right.
No.
Right. Just
but
the
they're
Fry
all
boots.
really well made.
Oh yeah, they're really well made. And it has this really cool insignia.
Yeah,
on the
it's like
outside,
a metal
as
plate.
opposed to where the harness is in the other place.
Yeah, and they are very cobwebby.
Yeah, but you can tell these are very well made.
Oh yeah, made in Mexico, Western boots.
Yeah. Now,
I don't have a size, so I'm gonna have to do some serious measuring.
will there be anything to do to these other than wipe out the inside a little bit? But other than that, I mean, is there anything to rub on them, or you just leave them like they are?
I'm gonna leave them as they are. I think that's cool, unless somebody else says not to.
That's what I would think too.
Right?
I would think you
so,
would leave them like they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can clean the bottom of them and stuff, but
Sure, they're not even that bad.
no.
Okay, I will grab this next giant thing here.
Careful.
I keep stepping on this.
Yeah. Let me
I
just
will
dump
pull
that out.
some-
Oh, okay.
No, I'll pull some stuff and then we'll
Okay.
start from there.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
that'll be part one of that bag.
Okay.
What do you want to do first?
Well, I think we'll start with these because we found out that these were jazz flats. Is that what jazz flats?
Dancing shoes?
Yes, and you were quite enamored with them, but they have no support whatsoever, so it's like walking on your bare feet.
They're a 9.5. You feel like you could dance. They're so bendy. Your foot feels just like so flexible hanging out. Like, look at me, I can move. But then I go to stand up and things hurt. So they're gorgeous. They're leather, right? Are they leather? I think they're leather.
Okay. Okay, well, I think we have to reference Footloose in light of all this dance.
Footloose.
So have you seen the movie
Nope.
Footloose? Okay, do you know who did the song Footloose? His entire career is pretty much still riding on the fact that he's the guy
No,
that
I
did
don't
Footloose.
know.
Kenny Loggins.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
We got a goal.
I mean, in fairness, he also did. I have to reference Danger Zone because Archer, the show on TV, animated show on TV, he for some reason loves Kenny Loggins. He was always referencing the Danger Zone because he said that's because he's like a spy type of guy. Okay,
I love that story.
I was trying to get through it quickly because I could tell I was boring you.
No, it's
Okay.
fine.
So you brought this over to me and said, "Did I want this?" I thought you meant for my own personal use.
I did.
But it's just a bowl that's separated. I didn't see what I mean, this would be great for people that don't like their food touching. Okay, there you go.
Or like if you made, well, it's heavy. It's a nice, who makes this? Melmac. And Goodwill wanted $2. And of course we got it for next to nothing. But I think now move a little bit. It's a little bit, we got chairs, different color chairs. I think if we do the board blues and pinks at some point, which we did last summer, this might look cool sitting up there.
I agree. Maybe you can even put something on this.
I was just going to say the same thing. Make it like a little shelf with like a little pig.
Okay, sure.
But we could also use it. We'll clean it.
I mean, the possibility exists that I could let Zippy out here for a while. Zippy would go in there.
Zippy is Bear's collectible pig.
Well, you found it for me. Somebody threw it way outside.
Yeah,
so
okay. T-shirts?
T-shirts.
This is, who makes this? Talbot's 3X. It's Pima cotton. Look at that scallop.
Yes, and
So fun.
you just sent me an email. Where do we have something for $5 or something?
Bells.
Bells.
For my birthday. I'll be 40 soon.
Okay.
I think you should have said that with more excitement.
Well, I'm thrilled that you're my wife, and I wouldn't want anybody else other than you, and I'm very glad to have you.
Okay.
At whatever
that
age
was a
you are.
little over the top.
No, that's exactly how I feel.
Okay. Quacker Factory, which is QVC exclusive.
Okay.
Extra small. This looks new. Feel this.
Okay. Oh, it has a weird kind of feel to it. I don't know what that is.
Cotton? It feels like a knit. Maybe a rayon? It's viscose nylon. So not cotton. And it has some like gem sparkly stones.
Well, I approve of the sparkly stones.
Yeah, pretty. It's so pretty.
Yeah. But it doesn't feel comfortable. It feels, well, I wouldn't like it. I'm sure plenty of people would like that.
Yeah. Good save. Nike Dry Fit tank top in a size medium.
Now, this is supposed to be one of those deals that like pulls the moisture away or doesn't stay wet as long or something with this whole...
Oh, yeah,
is that
with
what
the
that
Dry
is?
Fit. It does have support, like a shelf bra, this is called, where there's a band underneath the bust.
Okay.
A shelf bra. So you wouldn't necessarily have to wear a bra with this.
But this isn't necessarily a swimming thing. This is more workout gear.
Definitely work.
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get that fabric like super wet. It would just hold moisture.
Okay. Okay.
I know it's not supposed to, but whatever.
Sure.
This is Christmas. This screams Christmas, but somebody could wear it for St. Patrick's Day. It's
Absolutely.
Quacker Factory. So again, QVC.
Exclusive.
Exclusive. Size large. The velvet, the velour, it's a stretch velour, looks so luxurious on it. Isn't it so
It does
pretty?
look, yes, it looks very ritzy or something. Or,
Yeah. Oh, now that I'm noticing it, it's missing one of its studs.
Oh, you might have one of those somewhere
I actually might.
from the jewelry.
Yeah. Those are heat on there, so I could probably even have them send me one. Sometimes they do that. Quacker Factory is a pretty good company.
Oh, they might send you one. Just send you one.
Yeah, and then I would just have to like melt it, the back of it. Or you know what? I could just
glue
go.
it.
Yeah.
Just go with super glue.
I'm sure I have a rhinestone somewhere.
Okay.
This was very different from what I wear. NIC, International Concepts. It's a size 2X. Hold this up for me on one side.
All right.
So your arm goes here and then it splits so it has a cold shoulder. And then there's elastic casing at your wrist. So it's a very like billowy sleeve look.
No, your arm, your shoulder's showing through there, right? I mean, your arm goes, that's okay.
Your arm goes through there.
Yes.
But doesn't it looks so holiday, like you're on a holiday.
A cruise, perhaps.
Yeah, cruise, totally.
By the way, our friend Lynette just came back from a cruise, apparently with 2 or 3 of her girlfriends.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
She deserves it.
Sure.
She's a mom of 2, one with special needs.
Yes.
Ann Taylor Loft, size medium.
Okay.
Black and white. Mm-hmm. Loved that. Loved the embroidery. Goodwill wanted $10 for this. And look at that sleeve.
Yes, it's a bell sleeve.
With the elastic, it's 3/4. I thought this embroidery was just so pretty. And most of the stuff at the bins today wasn't like gross. Don't you think? Like all of these clothes.
This is probably one of the times when I felt like there was way more clothes bins than normal.
Yeah.
Which was great for you because you found lots of, but I just pretty much pass over this because I don't know too much about clothes.
That's a good call.
So I wouldn't know if they were gross.
Yeah.
Or anyway, because I pass over them.
But like really good names, just whole bunches of really good names. And decent stuff. Jones, New York. This is an extra large. Flip the cuff on that sleeve hem.
Turn it up, you're saying?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So it's like, yes.
Oh,
That's very
it goes
fun.
from seersucker to polka dot.
That's very fun.
Right?
That's sort of a vintage, though, look, right, with this type of deal with the sleeve
Yeah,
like
this
that.
is a true seersucker. This like pink and white
Is
seersucker.
that like an 80s thing?
I don't know. I don't know. I love that they seamed it. So front and back have the darting at the waist, so it comes in at the waist.
Yes, I know what you mean. And what size is that?
Extra large.
Oh, so that would be too big for you then.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I know it's not your style really, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So pretty. This is Pantone's color of the season, the year is classic blue.
Pantone is a
Who
clothing.
picks the colors? It's a color company.
Pantone is a color company.
Yeah.
Of what though?
A color.
I mean, what does this company do?
They have color swatches. They come up with colors. They name colors.
So they don't make paint or anything. They're
Maybe
just
they do.
So they're just a company that comes up with colors, and then they name them.
Possibly.
I really.
Now I'm second guessing Pantone. I don't know.
I mean, I know what's happening. As I'm saying it out loud, you're realizing how ridiculous it sounds that there's an entire company that just makes colors. So that can't be the case. They have to be doing something.
Maybe they make paint.
Okay.
Would that make you feel
But
better?
well, yeah, you're saying this is their color of the year or
Country, no, not country. Stop saying country, me. Classic blue. So this is a very close match to that. So I thought this is Talbot's 1X Petite, brand new with tags. So it would have retailed for like $50, $60. In classic blue. The sleeves have that lace stretch, and then the back has the lace stretch. Just like across the back a little bit though.
Okay, one more time. I can't imagine anybody out there and can answer the question I'm about to ask you.
Okay.
So what you're saying is, you think the color of this Talbot's thing is close to what this company says is classic blue.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is the color of the year.
Oh, this company is deemed classic blue color of the year.
Yeah, or color of the season, or color of whatever.
Whatever the time.
Yes.
Okay. So you just happen to know that there's a company out there that's named, what's it named?
Classic blue?
No. Pantone. You happen to know that there's a company out there named Pantone that has something to do with colors. We're not exactly sure what, but somehow they come up with it. And the reason you picked it up is because you know that that's close. So you don't find any of it mind-boggling that you know there's a company.
No, a lot of people know the company.
Okay.
It's mind-boggling to me that you know songs.
Okay.
This is Fabletics, size extra small.
Fabletics?
Yeah, that is a subscription-based company by Kate Hudson.
And they're just trying to come up with a fun word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fabletics.
Yeah.
I love this.
Okay.
Feel how lightweight it is.
Oh, yes. You know, I use every opportunity I can to feel things.
It has the slit on the outside, so like when you're walking, it's very flowy. You could totally see somebody in a white tank top. I know I bring white tank top into everything.
Well, goes with
walking
luck.
like on a boardwalk with these and sandals, right? It just looks tropical.
Sure, yeah.
You have to plan a trip around those.
Okay.
This is another thing that's close. It's a little darker than the Pantone color of the year. But I liked it enough. It's Ann Taylor outlet. It says outlet right on it, which I didn't know they did, in a size medium. Now this has some fun features. I love these shirts that you just pull on and you're done. And it has like all of this stuff built in that makes it look like you tried. So there's a ruffled cap sleeve. There is a little keyhole with a button. And then there's a ruffle across the front, like high on the bust.
Now, is this something you could wear? Because I could see you possibly wearing something like that.
The only thing is the fabric isn't super breathable. I'm going to guess this is polyester or polyester blend.
Oh, yeah. No, I take it back.
It is polyester.
Yeah, you wouldn't like that material.
Yeah. If it was cotton, possibly. I like the movement. Mm-hmm. My clothes rather don't have movement just because they're a knit.
Well, I certainly appreciate the demonstration you had there with the movement. Rather than just letting it hang, you can show that it's,
This is another one of those playful size small Looks like we did this 400 times, but I got a bunch of these.
Okay.
Okay, you want to go?
Yes.
Okay, you go.
Okay, you found this. This is what you said is a shadow box.
A shadow box.
So all shadow boxes have something in. Doesn't necessarily have to be sand, but it could be something.
Yeah.
This particular one has sand in, like a beach, and it's aqua. How perfect. Is this going to go on our board at some point, perhaps? Or
I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. It's just adorable.
If we are going to put it up there, you should probably paint it our
colorful.
color. Our color of
Yeah,
aqua.
plus it's got the purple and the yellow. It might be too colorful for us.
So maybe a Patreon member? Or
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. All right.
I thought it was cool enough to hold on to.
Sure.
Oh, I'm so excited about these. I have more of those somewhere. I'm so excited.
I'm not understanding where people get these plastic bags that are so heavy.
Amazon?
I don't know, but isn't that's like a really heavy-duty sealable plastic bag?
Let's leave this here because there's more to come.
Okay. So we just move on to something else then?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can move on to this Brighton purse.
Now that's the name of the company that makes this?
You got it.
Brighton purse.
Brighton.
Okay, I've never heard of that before, but are they rather sort of high-end-ish or not?
They're kind of middle-end-ish.
Is Vera Bradley a bag?
Yeah, Vera Bradley's a bag.
But are they like on par with that, you think, or better, a little lower, whatever?
I don't know, honestly.
Okay.
I don't know. So Brighton has their name on the heart. Their
That's
thing is
their
kind
insignia?
of their insignia, sure.
So they always have a heart on their...
Almost always. That's kind of their thing.
Okay.
They do make some things. This is a little bit more of like a carpet bag.
Oh, yes. In a magnetic clasp, obviously.
Yeah. I don't know if this is real leather. I'm going to say maybe not. But
Yeah, I
this
don't
was in
think
good
this-
condition.
First of all, if this is leather, they're trying to be like alligator-ish or something.
Yeah,
it,
with
so-
the embossing.
yeah.
But it's
Probably fake,
probably fake leather.
which is good.
Yeah. Okay, shall I pull stuff out from my side?
Yes.
I might as well pull everything out.
I think that's a grand idea.
Okay. There's that.
Okay.
Let me put some of this stuff back. So this is a nightgown, I think, or a tank dress. Ralph Lauren, Ralph Lauren, green label.
Yes. Very nice.
It could be a cover-up. It could be a tank dress. It could be a nightgown. Did I say that already?
Well, you said that, but things just can't be a nightgown. I mean, you could say, like, we could use this to sleep in, but it's not a nightgown.
Yeah, you can use this to sleep in.
There you go.
It's cotton, so it's just that really lightweight cotton. Next up is cachet, maybe? Cachet?
Yes.
Which has gone under. So this is a couple years old at the best, at least, at whatever way that goes.
So the company has went under.
Yes.
So you're saying
It's at least a couple years
at
old.
least a couple years old because of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it has ties high on the shoulders and then the cutout and then elastic around the wrist and elastic smocking around the bottom. Will you demonstrate the smocking of the bottom?
Okay, sure.
Very nice.
All I have to do is ask. There we go.
And it has this chain print. Mm-hmm. People like things with a chain print for some reason.
Okay.
I kind of get it,
Okay.
right? It's kind of cool.
No, I don't get the chain thing, but
I don't know. Like, oh, just have chains all over me. It's a high-end look, I think.
I
It's a
could
status print. That's what I was trying. Status print.
a status. By status, you mean people that wear chains are of thinking they're upper class?
I don't know, but status print is the. I'll put chain in the title too,
Okay.
but I definitely want to remember status print.
Okay.
Oh, this
All right.
goes here now.
Okay.
Or at like the end of the video, and I still can't remember which way things go.
Okay.
This is O'Neill, which is surf brand, right?
Yes,
Did they
absolutely.
start
Yes.
out?
Yeah, as
I
far
love
as
this
I've
so much. It's a size large. It's stripy. It has that tie in the front, but the tie is long enough so it wouldn't be like right under your bust, right? Don't you agree?
Oh, definitely. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got the.
It's meant to be like a midriff.
It's not meant though.
Oh.
Like, depending on who wears this, of course, this would be like way under my
But
belly
if
button.
all you have to do is tie it up.
Oh
right?
yeah, you probably could.
Yeah, that's what
I
most
love
people-
it. It just looks relaxed and loungy and everything my head wants to be.
Okay, good.
What material do you think it is, Rhea? It's viscose.
What is viscose?
A cellular plant, I believe somebody said. I think Dina Cox looked it up for us.
A cellular plant?
A fibrous plant.
Oh, like a fibrous plant.
Yes.
Yeah, a cellular plant. That's the. Okay, all right.
I'm trying to remember words written.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So it's a plant.
I think this is men's, but it could go either way.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
It's an extra small, and it fits me, is why I'm thinking it's men's.
Okay.
It's Abercrombie and Fitch. It's their cotton. You are going to a luau.
Yes, you are.
I love this.
Again, a cruise shirt.
Cruise shirt.
Cruise, yeah.
This is not itchy, but it's also not itchy. It's polyester spandex. It has that warm feel when you touch it, like the cozy feel some people think is cozy.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think that I would not want this material to wear.
Yes, agree. So if you're like me, and I'm just trying to always be honest.
Yes.
Don't think I'm saying you're not as good as me
Right.
because your skin can tolerate this.
Yes.
I wish I could. I used to be able to. So this has that cozy feel, the warm feel. It's a dress or a tunic.
And I mean, actually, this kind of material stays a little bit neater than.
That's so true.
You know, than
yeah, you could like
the stuff
totally
the
crumple
stuff
that
that I
up.
wear. This is all cotton.
Yeah,
So.
same. And it has the applique. This was truly just, and it is coming up in places, but I think it looks even cooler that way.
No, it came from the company like that, or somebody put that on that shirt?
I honestly don't know.
Okay.
This is Kristen Nicole size large. I loved the color of this. I loved the look of it. It just, I don't know. It looks so pretty.
Do you know that name, Kristen
I don't.
Nicole? Oh, okay.
I don't. This name I do know. It is Worth, but this is their W by Worth. Worth are hundreds of dollars, except that it doesn't necessarily hold the resale value. The resale value of Worth isn't what it should be, in my opinion. So this is their lower line. Very lightweight, sheer, very cool.
This is just a blouse.
It is a blouse.
Okay.
The front comes down in a V that's off center.
Yes.
And then the back goes straight across.
Now, you wear something under this too?
I would
Probably,
recommend wearing
probably.
at least nude, whatever that means to you based on your skin tone, underneath this. So a camisole, a bra,
Camisole is like,
something.
it goes the whole way down, right?
Yeah.
Camisole is.
But again, depending on where you're going and what look you're going for.
How brave you are.
This I was not going to show, and then I'm like, I should show it because I bought it. It's vintage Fredericks of Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
So because it's vintage, I can sell it on eBay. You can sell vintage underwear, vintage thongs, vintage socks. You cannot sell used regular underwear. You can sell used vintage underwear.
Well then, but they have to determine whether it's vintage or not.
You could still get pulled, but most people know from looking at it. So this was probably 80s, which does go in that vintage category.
Okay, well, hold it up so people can see
Okay.
what it is.
It is, I might need your help with it.
Okay, sure.
It's a really low cut lace piece of material.
It's a negligee, correct?
I don't know. It's like a bodysuit. But the back is the whole way down. It just has like underwear with like vest.
But it's from Fredericks of Hollywood, so it's
Yeah.
meant to be sexy.
Oh yeah.
So it's meant to be just...
Yes.
Okay.
And it's
so
a
why did you say
size
you didn't know if it's a
medium.
negligee?
I don't know what negligee means.
That's a sexy thing you wear.
Is that a nightgown or a teddy?
Well, it's a sexy nighttime going into the bedroom apparel.
Okay, then yes, it would be that.
Yes.
This is Nike Golf Dry Fit, size extra small.
Okay.
Love the gray and white stripe. Again, Phyllis material.
Well, again, when they say it's a material supposed to help with the perspiration, right?
Yes. But it's a cool material. Like, it's cool to the touch. It's very sleek, smooth material. but I don't like it so much.
Well, it's like a golf shirt. I think it's what
it is golf. Yeah, Nike Golf. But it looks brand new. I mean,
yes, it does.
The whole bins today, I was just blowing my mind because I've found like hardly ever this amount of clothing in this nice condition.
That's great.
Yeah.
Seriously.
This is playful again. Instead of leggings, we now have shorts.
This playful, I've never heard this term before, but you're finding. Oh, okay.
Never found it.
So it was just somebody that donated from.
Yeah, it's not on eBay at all. They have a private website.
Oh, they have a private website at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we have, this is a dress. It's Calvin Klein.
Okay.
The thrift store marked it a medium. A medium.
I can hold some of these if you want. So.
Yeah. This one has where your shoulder is here, but then the split is the whole way down the arm. So your shoulder is covered, but the split is like...
You see your arm once in a while.
You see your arm the whole way.
Yeah.
And it's a shift dress, meaning it just goes like that. No, that is a shift down. Yes, that's a shift dress.
So it's, I mean, to exaggerate, it's this way.
That's a tent dress.
So...
Shift is more of just like a box.
So it's straight. It doesn't have an angle to it.
Yes.
Straight down.
99% yes.
Well, even if it is, the angle's
thing.
very slight. It's not if it is an angle.
So there's no real like curves or whatever. You could belt it, but this is just really nice. You put it on and you're done.
So that is meant to be just a regular going out dress or whatever?
Sure.
Okay.
You could even do this for like a rehearsal dinner, somebody else's rehearsal dinner. I could see this even being worn like at an outside wedding if it's casual.
Oh, it's fancy enough for that.
A casual wedding.
Still.
We've been to a lot of casual weddings where people wear jeans. So
when you're from rural Pennsylvania, that's what happens. Yes.
That's cool. It's cool that you have barbecue at your wedding. Love it. Also, Goodwill, despite not having a size, priced us at $15. It is not lined, so if you have bumps and lumps you want to hide, you might want to wear a shaper.
It's also possible to go to a funeral in Pennsylvania where your mother had passed and wear a white dress.
Tell me this story.
Well, I didn't know anything about it.
Went to a funeral. It was for your aunt?
It was my aunt, and her daughter was at the funeral, and she had a very nice white flower dress on, which didn't mean a thing to me until I was informed later that that's probably not appropriate apparel. Most people dress with dark colors.
I was shocked. I didn't say anything.
Well, yes, of course.
And since then, I've hopefully grown to be less judgmental. I hope I have.
Well, you weren't judging at all. I mean, you weren't.
I was just utterly shocked in my brain.
Yes.
Because I grew up on Long Island and people wore like a 3-piece suit.
Yes.
So to go to a funeral even in jeans, which happened all the
time.
Oh,
yeah, right.
Because it was farm country and just
rural Pennsylvania.
It's rural and that's what was accepted and that's what it was appropriate. It would be weird to go in a 3-piece tux.
Well, but
I'm
saying
wear a white dress.
Well, even at the time,
white.
you were not. You were even to me. You only said anything to me, and you weren't.
I did.
And you weren't even to me. You weren't like, "What in the world?" You just said how shocked you were, and I didn't understand. Like, what do you mean you're shocked? Because I thought it was a nice dress.
Yeah, because it was her mother's.
It was her mother.
I hope there was a story there. Not even to justify it in my own mind, just because it was such a pretty dress.
It is a pretty dress. I'm sure there's no story. She's like, I probably have this dress. This is good.
I hope that was like her great-grandmother's, because it had like lace on it. It was so pretty. You don't remember the dress, clearly.
Well, yeah, I remember it.
Do you?
I remember it was white and had like flowers or something on it. I just remember it being a nice dress, but I don't think it had any significance. That didn't seem to make sense to me. I'm sure it's just a dress she had.
Okay. This is Ray Juju, I think. Size medium. So this is a juniors brand. It's not a ton of money, but I loved the style of this. This is an acrylic knit.
Yeah.
So we're not going to love this material for us.
But it's not as bad as some.
Cute. It's not. Yeah. It is like a more open weave. The print is cute. The asymmetrical hemline is cute. I could totally see this with being like denim friendly, right? This is just a cute piece.
Well, I mean, the other thing
I would have worn that in college.
The other thing I think that we should say is that just our lifestyle is, first of all, we live in Florida, so I never wear pants anymore. So there's no pants, it's all shorts.
Yeah.
And the only time I go out is when I sing.
Sure.
And you don't go out at all except for, doctor's appointments.
Some days I truly don't step outside. There's like whole stretches of
literally
days.
She doesn't step outside the door.
I forget to go outside.
Yeah, so we don't, and we're fine with that, but I'm saying with your disease and stuff,
Yeah.
it isn't like we have places to go hang out. Even with friends, we don't do that. So we don't have clothes
Yeah,
for
like
that.
when my mom comes here, we hang out here. When my
Yes.
sister's in town, we hang out by the pool. Like,
Yeah.
so, yeah. I loved this. This is sewn for J. Crew. Now it says sewn for J. Crew, so I'm wondering why it says that. So I'm going to have to do some research, because if it was just J. Crew, it'd just say J. Crew.
Well, this looks very much like something you would see in a very early Beach Boys cover.
Agree.
Yeah, the Beach Boys wore stuff like that.
Agree. So this is a cotton shirting, which you're famous for saying, is this a shirting material?
Sheeting. I always say sheeting.
Sheeting.
Cotton sheeting. But
This is a shirting. It's a slim fit, which makes me think it's men's.
oh, yeah, I think it's men's, yeah.
And it's a medium, did I say? Yeah, it's a men's.
But even this stuff, when I say cotton sheeting, the stuff that I'm referring to
Yeah.
is actually a little stiffer than
I
this.
agree. So this is shirting. Sheeting is higher than shirting.
Well, I don't know if higher, but it's stiffer. Let's put
Stiffer.
it that way.
Next we have J. Crew. This is their factory. It has 2 little dots.
Okay.
So that's their lesser.
Didn't think that was going to make it.
I tried. Yeah. Extra small. Red with a little white print. Smocked.
You can wear that on shoulder or
Smocked.
off shoulder, right?
Yep. Totally 4th of July friendly. Don't you think?
Yes, I was thinking that looks like something that Linda Ronstadt would have worn early in her career.
Oh, so sweet. Mm-hmm. We love Linda.
We certainly do. Well, yes, we're just devastated. Apparently not as, actually probably more than she is. She has Parkinson's and she's no longer able to sing, but she did just win the Kennedy Honor Awards. They just had she was one of the honorees.
Yeah.
So.
Your dad had Parkinson's.
Yes.
So we're familiar with that.
Yes.
But she seems very happy.
She does seem very happy, yes. I just can't imagine one of the greatest rock and roll, well, just greatest voices ever, because she could sing anything. Not being able to sing anymore.
Your brain can't imagine.
Yeah, you know how if I get the slightest thing, I'm just like, oh, maybe I have a gig coming up, like I'm in my retirement home. You know what I mean? But still, would be devastating if I couldn't sing.
It would.
We'd get through it.
Talbot's Wrinkle Resistant 24W in aqua.
And this is just a sleeveless blouse?
Yeah, just truly. It says wrinkle resistant.
We're not sure we're buying that. Or
Resistant, maybe.
Maybe if you steam it every time before you wear it.
Yeah, but it does have a nice feel to it. Yeah. Also, I got this same one in this green color. Mm-hmm. This is more of a moss. Same size, 24W, wrinkle resistant. And I'm kicking myself because there was 2 other ones, but they didn't have sizes. I bet you they were the same size, though.
So why didn't you, just because they didn't have sizes?
I found them early in my bin picking career that day,
okay.
today.
Okay.
And they took the bin and brought out more, and then I found these, and I was like, oh. I didn't pick them up because they didn't have sizes.
Okay.
It's hard to
okay.
to sell things without sizes unless you know.
Yes.
I wouldn't have known if those were like a 16 or a 24.
Sure.
I wouldn't have really.
Now, by the way, I have a question too. Since we were talking about this, is permapress still a thing?
No.
Okay. That was the thing like you never have to
70s.
iron it or something or whatever, but that's not a thing.
I don't think anybody's using that type of polyester anymore.
Oh, so it was a certain material that was that way.
I think so.
Okay.
People still use polyester. This is probably polyester, but that polyester was that thick bell-bottom suit.
But this doesn't need iron, but it's because of...
Yeah. I'll take a sip of that too.
Okay. Permapress, I'm thinking in terms of like a shirt, like a white businessman dress shirt.
Okay.
But it's still sort of cottony, but it's like, you know what I mean? It's not like this material.
Correct.
Okay.
It's a sturdier material.
Okay, but there's not a thing anymore.
I don't think it's a thing anymore.
Okay.
This is Vince Camuto size 2X, navy blue and ivory. And then the back is striped. Is that navy? That's navy.
Well, definitely navy. When you said ivory, I think I'm still going to go with white.
Oh yeah, that's really close to white.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Yeah. 2X with a keyhole. Love it. And you're right, this does seem to not wrinkle.
Oh yeah, yes.
More so than the wrinkle resistant. Another pair of these Playbill, size small. I think that's our last one of those.
Okay.
Then we have, I think this is Talbot's, brand new with tags, Talbot's large.
That's just a sort of a cover, make it a little bit warmer. Is that what this, or is this a blouse? Or
Could be a blouse. This is a PK cotton, so it has that like golf ball texture to it a little bit, like the dimpling cotton.
Yes, I know what you mean.
So the zipper you can wear, just anywhere. And it has a gingham trim on the 2 front pockets.
Okay.
So sporty. It reads a little bit sportier than if it didn't. And I like that the sleeves are nice and long. They would cover anything you have, and then they're banded, but not a tight band.
But that's nothing's supposed to be under that necessarily. That's supposed to be.
You can wear something under it or not.
Okay. See, when it goes the whole way to the bottom, I think of it more as a jacket. When it
Sure.
if it only went to here, I would say that was just the top. But if it,
yeah, you could absolutely wear this more as a cardigan.
Yes.
And wear like
The only
a
thing
cute
it's
white
throwing,
t-shirt
the only
or
thing
something.
it's throwing me is like as a little jacket. It'd be weird to not have full length sleeves.
Yeah, it's definitely a specific look. Mm-hmm. Then we have this. This is Nike. It's a weird size medium. I don't know what this is. I think it's men's because it's a medium and it looks huge. Is it a
I'm going to say
jersey?
this is like a soccer jersey or something like that.
A goalie?
Well, I don't know that it's necessary for a team, but I'm just saying, like, if you were a soccer player, like pickup games at GT Bray Park or something, you'd wear something like that.
Yeah. The inside material is very interesting to me.
Well, that's that whole deal with the perspiration. They're trying to keep it away from your body, right?
I guess so.
I think that's the deal with this.
I don't know. It reminds me of Mountain Dew.
Yes, and I have some Mountain Dew in the refrigerator, don't I?
Do you?
Yes.
Oh. You said that like you were going to go get it?
No, but I have Mountain Dew in there when
Yeah.
you're questioning, like, really? Like, you see?
Okay.
Okay.
I know we have more doll furniture, and I'm not exactly sure where to put it, honestly.
Okay, well.
Do you have stuff still?
I do have stuff down. I don't know if
more
any of the
stuff.
doll furniture is in there, but is any of the doll?
Okay, let's pause. I need medication.
Okay, good.
Okay. Mountain Dew.
We didn't do this either.
Okay. Still have a few bags.
Okay.
You want to do this
Does
one
it?
next?
Well, let's do this.
Okay. Soap. We got soap. And a Harley Davidson bag.
Yes, that looks like a donut bag.
It does look like a donut bag.
Donuts came in.
So we brought up the soap.
Yes.
I said, can you weigh this? Because I don't want to pay more for bin soap than regular soap. And I thought, honestly, if we don't use it, we can hand it out to other people who might need soap. And she charged us $1 for all 7 bars. How many bars?
6.
6 bars.
So what's the math on that?
Win. 14.33 cents.
Great. And definitely, I'll definitely keep, and I like soap that has a little curve in it because it doesn't stick to the soap holder that's flat. You know how like it gets that seal there?
You have like teak slats.
Right, yes. So I like soap that has a little curve in it. But do you know, I've told you before, I don't know if you remember, do you know why they make soap with a curve in it?
To give you less product.
Yep.
Seriously?
That's why. That's why they come up with it. Yes, they did. And even like rounded, any kind of rounded, that's all for that reason. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good deal on soap.
Yes, absolutely.
Then Bare found all of these.
Yes. I thought this was a good thing because this is one of the first things that I found, so it made me feel productive right from the start.
Seriously. I forget what we paid for metal stuff, but
This is definitely like a Dollar Tree item or something.
it
but
says
it's-
$1 right on it. Yeah.
Okay. But still, those are fun.
Yeah, and we have 15 Patreon members at that $35 level that we send care packages every month. Bare is a huge help in putting those together, which is why I keep allowing more people to join that level.
Well, first you should take a very brief moment if you're a first time. What is Patreon?
Patreon's a way you can support us and hear more from us on a regular basis. You all know my health isn't like, wow, this is the best I'm doing on major medicine. You're seeing me at my very best. So there's times when I'm not at my very best a lot. So Patreon is a way for us to keep up more so than videos.
Yes, people get a little bit more inside information about us, but also there's benefits to being a member. If you're a certain, whatever level you're at, the $35 level in particular gets, for example, a pack.
Tissue papers, ribbons, poly mailers, extra little goodies, include shipping, cards, things like that.
So every month you get a package made up by us.
There's a $7 monthly thing where we handwrite different cards. So you'll get mail from us, handwritten mail, to put on your mantle or whatever you want to do with it. Some postcards, some actual holiday cards. And then we have a $2 membership that allows you full access to the website. We post videos at least a day early without ads. We post extra videos. You'll always have a chance to buy items. Anytime we do haul videos, Patreon members get first shot at those. And that's $2 a month.
Yes. So any of you that want to do that, we are very, very grateful for you. Certainly we're not pressing that, but we want you to know that is available. But in addition to it, helping support us, you're also getting something back in return. Yes, and
we tried to keep the $2 thing, fairly inexpensive.
We do,
but we understand not everybody can do $2.
Sure, and at the higher level, certainly, people are getting similar things, but also we ask that you tell us a little bit of something about yourself. So there are times we can get specific items in your package.
Like somebody got a frog item, or somebody got a...
because she said she liked frogs.
Yeah, a lighthouse item. I try.
So there's Patreon for you.
Yep. Did we do this one? We didn't do this one.
We didn't.
More ribbon.
Yep, I found these.
Some chalkboard removable adhesive labels from Martha Stewart.
I'm not sure what. So you would put this on and then you could write on it.
Yes.
Okay. And then you can wipe it off though.
Yep.
Okay. Now,
velvet ribbon.
Are you as enamored with that ribbon like you were the green, or was the green a color thing?
Green was a color thing. This is a thinner ribbon.
Okay.
So I'm more enamored with a thinner because it's like a daintier, but the colors throw me off that red. If it was like a shocking pink, I would have fallen hard for this.
Oh yes, we just tend to not like the darker colors.
I don't love red in general, so...
Well, in general, we don't have much darker colors.
But if it was a dark purple, dark green, dark blue, I would have loved it. Red, I'm just a little iffy on the red.
Sorry, red, but we're sure there's plenty of people there that love red.
Yes. We got some holiday cards and some birthday cards. But the holiday cards I'm most excited about. Look at these. I didn't even show you these. It's a beach with a happy face.
It's so cool.
You make me smile.
So cool, yes.
Oh. Okay, so we already bought Christmas cards from the Target 90% off sale. But these specifically say, Merry Christmas from Florida.
Yes, that's
and I found like 18 of them. I'm so excited about them.
That's cool.
So we'll use those next year.
Yep.
Then we have a little bird. He's a little puffy, fat bird, and I love him so much. He looks proud. Doesn't he look proud? He's kind of that farmhouse chic. My sister might like this.
Sure.
A lot of people would like it. Then I found this on the floor. If you've never been to the bins, there's a whole bunch of blue bins for us, and they bring them out, and then you take a place, and they say go, and everybody looks through at the same time. Then there's a little section, finally, they've made a section where people can sit down, go through their stuff, just have a break. So in that section, there's all kinds of furniture, but there's also things that people don't want and set aside and leave. I found this in that kind of scenario. It's a Polaroid zinc zero ink printer.
So just to clarify, now you found this on the floor, or
yes.
In between the bins somewhere?
No, not in between the bins. Where you sit, like right next to a chair.
Oh, okay. I know what you mean now.
But nobody was sitting in the chair.
I get you.
I was like,
okay,
I'm not just going to leave us here.
No,
somebody actually comes back to
that's
it.
Good. Yes.
So it's, I guess, a thermal printer. It didn't have the cord, but it came with a bunch of photo paper.
Okay.
And it's Polaroid.
Well, are you going to try to get the cord for it?
I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
And then what? I don't. I mean, I know it's a printer. I don't really understand what this does.
So I'm guessing you plug in
your phone.
Your phone.
Okay. So it
I'll have
is
to
something
research
for
it.
today's world.
Yes.
Okay.
And then it comes out here, just like a Polaroid camera.
So this is a cool thing because
it's a cool thing, but it also retails for like $100 thing.
Well, no, I just mean people would want this because it's a cool thing.
Yes.
Because why do you need to print out of a phone when your phone takes pictures and you have?
I know,
a
but then
zillion?
you have them on your phone. The
I
thing
know.
is to hang them up in colleges or whatever.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
it's a cool
saying.
thing.
That's why it's a new. I had to determine if it was a new thing or like a 70s or 80s thing.
Got it.
Okay, that's all.
Okay. Then I found this. Also, did you see it has for a phone?
Yeah, it's an old one. Yes, yes.
Bear loves.
Well,
Loves. We use a lot of them.
yeah. I mean, yes, it is. But it is funny though. Even when I lived in Pennsylvania, right down the road from us was it was basically a flea market, but it was this guy's job. It was his full-time job. So
It's like a junk market.
it's like a junk market, yes. And he would have these. So I could buy them for like $1 off of him.
Yeah, maybe not this kind though.
Maybe not.
It's like the plus.
Maybe not.
version.
Yes. But at any rate, I do use them a lot for my gigs because
Me too.
what happens is instead of just plugging an extension cord the length that you need it, if I plug multiple ones in, then I can have places to plug multiple things in along the line. So.
I'm not yawning.
And you never
At your story, I'm sorry.
you never know when some might stop working, but no, it's true.
Yes.
But actually, this is a better one. This Belkin is a brand name.
It's the Surge Master 2.
Yeah. So I mean, it's hopefully. I mean, people
Hopefully it
use
works.
this. Well, and not only that, but people usually plug their computer in. So if you get a surge of power,
Yes, we have ours into Surge.
use that. So, okay, we're glad.
Yeah. We actually got
job.
a lightning strike on our house in Pennsylvania that our garage door stopped working. Do you remember that?
I don't remember. I remember my dad and my neighbor at the time came because we were working, and they went down and fixed it while we were working.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
why. We
okay.
had a bear. I set him down and I said, go through this thing and pull out all the buttons. And then some lady came over and she's like, do you collect buttons?
Oh, is that why she said that? Okay.
So there's just a whole bunch of buttons. And a lot of times I need buttons to just restitch things. And honestly, I just love buttons.
But the thing that you gave me had other stuff in, so I had
did.
them all scattered out. So I was just taking just the buttons out.
You did
so
awesome.
Thank you.
There's also a Coach keychain. I saw a Coach purse that was beat up and I just took the little key fob thing.
Okay. So beat up, not even worth picking up.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay.
Did we go over this thing?
We did not.
Okay, this is a Willow Tree Angel's Embrace. It looks to be going for like $10 to $25.
So again, did you pick this up and just thought perhaps it was worth something, or you knew what it was?
I knew what it was.
So
Willow
what?
Tree is a big thing.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. No, I
So
mean, my
you're
sister
saying
collected Willow Tree. Everybody and their mom collected Willow Tree at some point, I feel like.
Sure, why not?
I feel like if your mom was still around, she would love. It looks like hand carved.
No, I'm not saying any of that. I am
It's so
just saying,
pretty.
I am only saying
Yeah.
that you happen to know
Yes.
the name Willow Tree from an arbitrary
Yes.
carving thing. That's amazing.
Okay, so I think there's two things left. The dollhouse stuff, which I'm so excited about, and the light bulbs. Which one do you want to do first?
The dollhouse stuff.
Okay, so I came across bags and bags, like 3 of this size bag. Of the stuff I wasn't exactly sure. Some of it looked like furniture, and then some of it didn't.
Well, it's like toy furniture.
Yeah, it's dollhouse. It's all branded American Girl.
Okay.
And I didn't realize that in the store. I was just trying to get as much of it as possible.
Well, but it's weird because isn't American Girl like a bigger doll?
It is. So this is the American Girl miniatures.
Oh, okay. There we go.
So there's actually a house that has like real electricity that will make all of this stuff work.
Wow.
It's vintage now and it's really collectible.
So why are you? What are you doing here?
Trying to set it up.
Okay. So, but there's a doll that's smaller too.
I'm guessing so.
Yes, okay.
So these are light boxes where
Okay.
you can change out the pictures for
Okay.
the American Girl. And again, it's like a TV.
Okay. Sure.
And then they have like little ottomans.
But obviously, you need the specific box to plug these in.
Yeah, the house.
Oh, the house.
The house has it.
Okay. And does the house just plug into a regular outlet and then you
I'm
plug these
guessing
in?
so. And some of the stuff, this looks like a hamster wheel, like where you put your hamster. So the American Girl must have a hamster.
Well, I know what a hamster wheel is. I'm just not sure that this is what this is intended to be.
It is.
I guess it is, yes.
So there's different rooms, it looks like. So one of the rooms has like kids stuff.
Okay.
And then one of the room has like, I'm just going to have to take a picture. That kind of stuff. And the walls are magnetic of the house. So all of this stuff goes on the wall.
Are we assuming they're saying this is a TV with the antenna going up?
I think this is a cat house. Like this is obviously...
Okay.
What?
Well, do you know what cat house means?
A house for a cat?
Well, do you know what some people out there are going to think a cat house is?
No,
That's a house of prostitution, a cat house.
Really?
Yes. So it just sounds funny. You go, oh, I think it's a cat house. That's a house of prostitution is what a cat house is.
No, I had no idea.
Yes.
So this belongs in the room of the cats.
Okay. So what I'm saying is I don't think this is a cat house. I think
it is.
Well, why would it have this little antenna thing? What do you think that's for?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was just a cool place because there's a cat.
Okay.
And then this is another TV that you'd mount up to the wall.
Okay.
And you can change the pictures.
Oh, well, I see what you mean. This is open.
Yes.
So something can go in there.
Yes.
Okay.
Here's another picture you could put in your TV.
Okay.
I am totally into all of this. Here's the cat.
Okay.
And here's the cat food.
Well, there you go. The cat will fit in there.
Yep.
There you go. So.
And there's the bowl, and there's the little cushion. Look how tiny these books are. These are books and magazines. Look at this. There's words in there.
Yes, quit yelling at me.
And then there's pieces of mail.
Okay. These are blank. Quit. I don't want these.
And then because the walls are magnetic, these were like pictures to put up on the walls, and they say like fancy things.
Okay.
And then there's all of this stuff too. So there's like a room, maybe a living room or something that has this color. There's like different collections.
Now, is this house sort of like a dollhouse, like it's open and you put the things in different rooms?
And it's like different angles.
It must be fairly good size too.
Right?
The house.
Yeah.
Have you seen?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Look at this little bag with this little piece of tissue paper.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was my best find of the day. Not for the money necessarily, because the glasses will probably bring the most. Or the printers,
what do you think a lot of stuff will be worth approximately? Do you have any idea?
I do. Maybe $60.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So this is something people are still collecting.
Oh,
is
yeah.
That the deal? Okay.
Yeah. Look at these little apples.
Yes, but you can't buy this anymore. Like they don't make.
Not retail. You can buy it online.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're not making them anymore.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Let's clean this up, or I can clean it up, and then you can show your light bulbs.
Okay.
Because that was the highlight of the day. I couldn't believe you passed up light bulbs.
Well, I didn't see them, and I didn't see that power tab.
Strip.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you want to go? We were kind of on the way checking out mentally. And they brought out one more switcheroo. I was
one
like,
more new
do you
bin.
want to go look through?
Yeah.
And you looked, and I don't even know if you brought anything. You were gone in like, come back in 2 seconds.
And also, is it okay to tell a story here about the bins?
Yeah.
When we first went to the bins, when they first moved into this new large building,
Yes.
they were very particular about so many things. They did not want you sitting on any of the furniture. You weren't supposed to leave your carts off to the side, which is ridiculous because sometimes when they bring out the new bins, there's so many people around, you couldn't possibly get through with a cart.
Yes.
But that was one of the things. And then they were like very, very strict, like they were prison guards or something with don't go near the bins and don't touch the bins.
Yeah, until you couldn't reach over anything.
Right, yeah.
It was really...
For some reason, that's all went out the door because today people sit wherever they want. They leave their cards. Today, I've never seen it. Like they would bring the bins out. The people would go right against them, and the one lady even like picked up and looked underneath was.
That would never. That would
oh
get
my
you thrown
gosh!
out.
Oh my gosh! They would have went freaked out if there was the right kind of people in there.
They've calmed
I don't know
down
if
a little
but you notice some of the people aren't the same.
Yeah.
The staff. So.
Yeah. I don't know if new management or whatnot.
I don't know either. But
Yeah.
I think it's better, actually.
Yeah, you need places to sit when people are there.
Well,
all
I mean,
day.
just they don't need to be that strict about it anyways. Yelling at people and stuff. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyways, this is last,
So I
right?
found these. Yep.
Yep, you found these. And,
Yeah, this is the last thing I found.
And you didn't know what they were, nor did I. And
Just LED light bulbs.
Yeah, she thought they were, which you're very fond of LED light bulbs for the proper reasons. It's better for the environment and they last longer and all of that.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't necessarily understand why she got bulbs, but you did to get them just for the bulb. But as it turns out, they have this little thing here that you can screw onto the bulb. Okay. And now it has this little hook so you can hang it anywhere and a little thing on the top. Amazing. That's amazing, right? You can put this in your closet. If your closet doesn't have, like some of our closets don't have lights in.
Great for hurricane season.
Yeah.
Our power went out today for just a little bit of a second.
Yeah.
It came right back on, but if we would have no power.
Even if you were working on something, you could hang it and
we got 2 of them.
Yes, that's so cool. I don't know what we're going to use it for.
Person 2. We're keeping them though.
Oh, for sure, we're keeping these. Yes. Yes. And but I do want to know what they're worth.
Oh, they're worth like $8.99.
Okay, that's still though. Right? That's so cool. Yeah.
Oh, it goes this way. Like I had an idea.
Oh, I get it. Yeah. Okay.
That's our haul.
Yes. It was a good haul.
$80 for everything.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of ifs here. If I was in perfect health and if we could shop this way every day, we could absolutely make a full-time living at this. But all of those ifs are not possibilities, but we're glad to do it when we can. This will all, if I wasn't just selling on YouTube, which I absolutely will because it's easier on my body, and if I were to steam and clean and blah, 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 and list everything, this would take me probably a month to get all of this stuff listed at the rate I can go.
Yes. Yes.
But because I have you and because I like to sell things straight for less money, just to get things moving,
yes,
that's a great outlet for me.
And we will also remind you again that if you do see something that you like or want, one of the best things to do is look for the timestamp. Like
that helps a lot.
At what time? At 12:08 in the video that you had this item that I liked.
Rather than I like the red shirt.
Yes, because that could mean a whole bunch of different things.
It's harder for me.
Yeah, so as specific as you can be if you really want something is to
if you don't remember,
talk about the item and try to find out where the timestamp is, but that'll help.
Yeah, but everything is for sale, mostly.
Except our bulbs. Can't have these.
Yeah, there was a few things.
Well, actually, I shouldn't say they're not for sale. Everything has a price.
You offered Bare $100. Please take them.
Right.
The rest of this video will be me opening care packages and Christmas cards. I made a whole video of me unboxing jewelry, thread up DIY boxes, and honestly, the video just came out terrible because you can't see any of the jewelry and it's 4 hours long. But at the end of that video, I saved the footage. And thank you so much to those people who have been sending us.
Oh, yes.
You leave a comment. It touches our heart.
It does, yes.
Yeah. We want to try to be as positive as possible.
Yes.
Yes. And we appreciate you.
Yes.
Okay, that's it.
And do I have time for a short story?
One last story.
One last story?
I really need to get going.
Okay, one last story. Well, some of the Patreon people already read this, but at one of the gigs I have, retirement home gigs, once in a while there's employees that are one of the special ones, which is what I call them. And the one lady that works at this one retirement home, her name is Maggie. And she is very, very good with all of the residents and always trying to engage them and get them to say things. But one of the guys that was there, it just happened to be his first day there. He was there with his relatives and he was probably in his late 50s, early 60s in a wheelchair. But he was so excited, he was just really getting into the music and he was dancing around in his wheelchair. And after I was done, he'd be like, woo! And so he brought this all kind of energy to the place. So it was very nice. At one point, he said something to me. He said, oh, I'm going to sleep good tonight. And Maggie said, what did he say? And all this is taking place, across the room, our conversations. And I said, that he said he's going to sleep all night. And there was a sort of this collective, oh, that's so nice. And that's really nice if I'm able to, bring a little enjoyment into people's lives. So I'm appreciating being able to do that and certainly appreciating employees like Maggie.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Maggie?
Maggie.
Bloomies on 3. Bloomies on 3. Ready?
1,
2, 3.
3.
Bloomies!
We
Hope your day is blooming with joy.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So this is the end of the video, and I wanted to thank everybody that sent us Christmas cards and holiday cards. We greatly appreciate it. I'm going to be opening these last few on camera. This is from Kathy. Oh, I wonder if she made this. Oh, she did. So pretty. She hopes we had a great Christmas and she's looking forward to a nice 2020. We are. Kathy's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Thank you, Kathy. This is from Melissa from Connecticut. I know Melissa quite well. For a special couple. Oh, so sweet. The most beautiful couple in the world. Hi, Melissa. May you both have a beautiful Christmas and New Year. Sending love to you, too. This is from Quirky Girl, otherwise Kathy. Oh, what a sweet card. 2 little girls, reminds me of my sister and I. Oh, she sent me something. Melissa and Bare, warm wishes for your holiday season. This is beautiful. Is this a magnet? It looks like a magnet. My scissors need dedunked. Oh, this is so pretty. I wonder if she hand painted this. This looks hand painted. Oh, whatever it is. I hope that captures that. If not, I'll take a picture of it. It's beautiful. You know where that'll be going eventually. Then we have a package from Barb. Hi, Barb. Happiest of New Year's. Thank you to you as well. Oh, she sent me a thank you card. Oh. She said this can be sent to my niece. I just sent a box, this January box to my niece yesterday. So this will be for the February box. Can't tell what it is yet. Oh, it's a scarf. She did say that. Oh, so pretty. Oh, she'll love it. Oh my goodness, she's gonna adore it. It's a perfect tween gift. Thank you. Oh, and a cute little snowman pin. Oh my goodness. It's got rhinestone eyes. She loves, honestly, just everything I sent her. Thank you, Barb. This is from Nancy. Oh, and I don't want to cut too deep into it. Cut the card a little bit, Nance. Oh, fun. Thank you for sharing your lives. Sure. She's learned more about eBay brands and how to ship. Oh, thank you, Nancy. This is a 4-count of yarn tassels. So pretty. Perfect, perfect. Maybe I'll use these tomorrow. Oh, and another thing. I am waiting on this exact tissue paper. It's been on back order, I think it's called. Oh, I love it. It's a tape dispenser in aqua. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Bear's gonna love it as well. Thank you so much. He's back there making way too much noise. Then we have this, and this came from overseas, and I don't know what this is. I don't think we've ordered anything. Usually we just use our home address if we order something. And that way it gets here faster. Oh, a whole bunch of thank you cards and thank you stickers. Who sent 2 Mellissa and Bare sticker paper, pencil bags, stickers, paper clips. It doesn't say who this is from. This is really nice. Look at all of these. They must be like 50 pages. Oh, and flamingos. They're flamingo bookmarks. Oh my goodness. Whoever this was, thank you so much. Oh, and a little cute pencil case. Look how adorable that is. Oh, I'm even saving the foam. Good night. I love that this is in a different language, the packaging. Oh, these are all stickers as well. Make today awesome. Be happy. Good night. Wake up and smile. Enjoy today. They're like pre-cut, I don't know what to call this, stickers. Mondays make me sleepy. Laugh a lot. These are awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, those were really nice packages and things I could definitely use. The tape, I'm going to be so excited. That's something that we could leave out and it will look so nice on the desk. Okay, thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Take care. Bye.
We hope your day is blooming with joy.